Cutlery Corner Network, glad you're here. I'm Sheila Travis. Happy weekend.
I'm Bob Lewis, and I hope you're having a great, safe week, too. We got a good show for you, and I hope you have some fun. So sit back there, and Sheila and I will tell you about all the deals we got. And we got a $40, that's a $40 deal.
Yes. When you spend $40 or more, get the 2020 buoy, and that is a 12-inch buoy that we're giving away when you spend $40 or more. Now, you can buy it. It's like $21 and some cents if you want to buy it. But you can get it absolutely free, and it has the flames with 2020.
Also has a sheath that comes with it.
Yes.
Just spend 40 bucks. Also, too, see this item right here?
Yes.
February the 14th. There's going to be that item given away. That's a rare Winchester stacked leather buoy. It's $599 retail. And some person who is famous or maybe just put their name in at cutlerycorner.net is going to win that February the 14th. Yep. And it's great. A little crown stag there on the end, stacked leather. Great looking Winchester with a clip blade knife there. So $599 retail. So you got, I mean, right off the bat, you got all kinds of ways to get a deal and win something right here today.
So go to our website, cutlerycorner.net, register to win or mail entry either way, but we'll announce a winner on February the 14th. All right, you can even buy it. We sell it for $185.
Right? Why not just win it free?
Or just, yeah. The name in the hat.
Free is
good. Win it.
Free is good.
Yeah. We're going to begin with the new Jim's Pick, and this is a look at that, which is in olive wood. Wow, it's just $9.88. Olive wood, 9-inch fixed blade, and it's made by Chipaway.
Okay, now this one has stainless pommel, stainless guard. It's got the Scandinavian, Norwegian type look on the barrel type handle that you see right there. See that? It's 9 inches overall, okay? I mean, it's a good looking knife. Comes with the double stitch leather sheath that you see right there. And we're talking $9.88. It was $13.98. Retail's $34.53. You only paid $9.88 for that one. Cool looking knife. $9.88.
You can get as many as you want. Jim's Pick is a specialty that changes every week. So if you like it, order up. It'll go back up to that $13.98 sale price after this week. Man, that leather sheath is worth more than $9.88 on the Jim's Pick, and that's one reason why it is so special. Item number is 102586. Next is also a new item. It's what we call our Woo of the Week, and that means with order only. It's red pick bone. That's a copperhead for $6.88 with order only. Purchase Jim's Pick, add this, and you'll get it at that sale price, see? That's how easy that is. They've crimped the bolsters. That's a real deep red jig bone. You have the brass liners and pins. It's a 3 3/4 two-blade copperhead. Retails around $18. Thank you, Joseph. Woo of the Week, 104096. So write that item number down, and then when you get close to hitting that $40 mark and getting in on the 2020 buoy, then maybe that little $6.88 item will get you to $40. Same thing for the add to order. Did we do this before? I can't remember as an add to.
I don't remember it as an add
Okay.
to. Doesn't mean we didn't, okay? I'm just saying
It's
I
all
don't
running
remember.
together, I think.
Well, you've been doing this a few
This
years.
is,
That could be parts,
Yeah.
something to do with it.
That is the...
You won't admit to getting older, so it's obviously you should have been doing this a few
Correct.
years. Okay.
This has the side lock and what we call the bolster lock. And I'll show you how it works, because when you're looking at the knife, you don't see any lock. I mean, there's no like liner lock. It's over there. It's pretty hidden lock. So when it's folded up, you'll notice this bolster. So it's locked into place, but this bolster is what's locking it. So you just push that up, it releases the blade. So I'll try to get it in a position where you see how it rocks forward. But there's no clip on the back. It's real easy to fit in your pocket. High serrated blade. On the add to, it $8.88. So that automatically tells me Jim is the one who picked that and priced that. He loves that $8.88. It's kind of like his signature price tag on a lot of items. Item number is 1040.97. Write it down. You might need it a little bit later. This is the Falling Rock by Chip-Away. Hand-carved, custom Chip-Away, 12-inch buoy. Lots of new designs just came out by the Chip-Away line, and this is one of them. So they do the hand carving in that pineapple jig. It's torched. You have the brass guard and pommel. There's a few spacers right here too. You have the red and black forest wood spacers. Leather sheath, $19.50 sale price. Falling Rock is the name of that. So new names, new designs by Chip-Away Cutlery. That leather sheath, that carries a long way. Of course, it goes along free with a knife, but if you had to buy it separately, it would be quite a bit extra, you know, at least $15, $20 for that, just for the leather. $52 retail value, Falling Rock, and it sure is pretty. I do like the autumn brown. Same goes here. I don't know why we have it turned this way. Is there a particular reason? Driftwood, $12.88. I'll flip it around so you can see that is a Steel Warrior. And Driftwood was really a great name for that handle.
It certainly looks like driftwood when you go out to the edges towards the bolsters.
So pretty. The jigging's real deep.
That's by Steel Warrior, so the fit and finish is excellent. Now, there's actually 4 sections of bone there. 2 sections on each side. All right, and you're only paying $12.88. This item is 4 1/4 inch closed, Sheila. So it's going to open up probably around 8 inches, I guess.
The color, I think, is perfect. The jig is perfect. They did the spacer there, too. That's new by Steel Warrior, and I wouldn't change anything about it. Even the price is awesome, $12.88. $10.40.64 on the Driftwood. That's your item number.
Retail's $28. You get it for $12.88.
Here's the Banshee.
The Banshee, it is at $6.88. You got that satin, smooth-looking blade there. And the satin finish. Then you have the titanium type finish on the handle. That is a liner lock, has a belt clip on the back, has a stud in the blade there. It is about 4 1/2 inches closed. $6.88. Just your basic good old stout liner lock opening knife. It is a traditional opening knife. A retail on this was $24.96. You get it for $6.88 also. They call it the Banshee. Here's a Try Me. Item number 104101. And this is a whole new ball game. This one's 4 1/2 inches closed. This is not a little knife.
It's a big dogleg trapper. I will definitely try that at $9.42, and that is done in a burnt orange. How many Clemson fans do we have out there? They got that big game coming up. This is like that Clemson orange color, or hunter orange, but a big dogleg trapper is what that is. So big handle and nice jigging. Look at how they have also shined that up, the polishing on the bone handle and bolsters too. That's a goodie right there at $9.42. Item number is 104101. When you get to $40, we also have the 2020 buoy that we're giving away. And this is the only weekend we are doing that because we're going to run out of buoys this weekend. But hey, the Try Me might be the thing that gets you to the $40. Trophy Stag, this is the Big Ranger, which is a 14-inch. It's done in ram's horn and buffalo horn. The guard is an emerald wood. And full tank construction, got some detail here too on the back of the blade. It's just, looks good. Here's the reverse side of that.
So you got ram's horn, buffalo horn, and ram's horn. So 3 sections there on full tank construction. Now, Sheila, I figured out how they did that green area in the guard.
Tell me.
All right, the back part of it is a guard that's brass. Then they inserted the wood. Then they put the front part of another guard on top of that. So it's not embedded, it's actually
sandwiched.
2 guards sandwiched. There's a good definition. This one's been tooled up there on the spine. It's got a double-stitched leather sheath, and there's just something about that green in there that just makes this thing stand off, other than the fact you got two natural materials on the handles right there. $28.80. Retail is $66.67, and you're only paying $28.80.
Gotta check that out now that you said that.
Here's today's special. And this one was $52.50. You're getting it for $38.60. Have we had, how many items have we had above $40 so far?
I don't think we've hit that yet.
Okay,
But we will.
5 pieces here in today's special. Starting out, did you see the big two-blade? Look at the big two-blade hunter right there in the center. That's super cool right there. Then you got a peanut, you got a doctor's knife with a spatula. Let's see what else we got coming around here. Hey, there's a gun stock, Sheila.
Yes. Toothpick. That folding hunter is also a 4-inch. A lot of times we see the folding hunters, they're like 5 1/4. I like the size of that 4-inch. Be a little bit easier to carry. You won't need a sheath with it. You can still put it in your pocket. But the big story here behind today's special, of course, these are Black Hill steel. They're buffalo horn, but they have copper bolsters. This is their new copper bolster line out by the Black Hill Steel line. And it is $38.60. So the items that we've already seen, like the Try Me or the Add to Order or the Woo or Jim's Pick, any of those items, you need that. Get up to $40.
Retail's $164.92. You only pay $38.60 on Cutlery Corner Network. That's $7.72 a piece. Add something else to it, like a Jim's Pick, so we can go ahead and give you that $40 knife we were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now I know you can get the $40 knife on this deal.
Yes.
Here's the Evergreens by Chipaway. Jimmy likes these sets too because they're the color of money, all right? And this one's got some custom blades on one of them. It's got a custom blade. It's also got pressure dyed. Each one of these have pressure dyed bone in them. And they've been torched and tooled. They have a brass pommel, brass guard, double-stitched leather sheath with some embossing on the outside on every one of them. Sheila, when I look at this, you know, there's $120 worth of sheaths with these things. Yeah. That's not counting the knives. And if you look at all look, there's a reverse S. I mean, you got some cool, on that guard, you got some of them have some embossing in it. Just really good looking product. They're about 12 inches overall, and you get those sheaths with them like that. I mean, they're a great knife. Let me say it again, they're a great knife, but the leather work that Chipaway does just sets them apart from everybody else.
And here's something to kind of think about when you're buying these larger sets, because that's a 6-piece set. We had the Falling Rock Chipaway just a minute ago. Same concept here, it was just brown instead of green, and it sold for $19.50, $19.50. Well, the fixed blades here are only $14.08 when you buy in that collection. That's quite a bit of a savings. When you times that by 6, you're saving quite a bit.
Okay, now you will get that 2020 custom buoy with this. So actually you're getting 7 knives. Want to remind you of that. For those of you who have just tuned in, maybe you were out in the kitchen getting a sandwich, now you're sitting down watching this. See that knife she's got in her hand right there?
I'm gonna put it right here.
You will get that knife when you spend $40, one per invoice on a order. So that has to be product, not product and freight. And you'll get this knife right here. See the custom 2020 on the blade, bringing in the new year. And it also comes with a nylon sheath. You're getting all this for $84.50. There's the Chipaway 20th anniversary collection here. Chipaway traditionally made straight knives. They've outdone themselves here, taking some great traditional patterns and come up with this new handle material. And Sheila, I do see some blue in this like you were talking about the other day. There's 6 pieces come with this set. Sheila's going to tell you about it, but also remember, because it's $40, you will get the 2020 buoy.
And this was made because We did hit the 20-year mark about chip away. It's pretty wild. Think about that. But the green fixed blades we just saw, that's what you typically think about when you think of chip away. Don't have a lot of pocket knives. These were the only 6 that were made, and they created this new handle for them, which is done in that. It is a gray with a bluish tint to the jig. And those 6 patterns will be the Choctaw, which seems to be like the it frame of the year so far. We have the Trapper, the Stockman, a Peanut, Toothpick, and the Saddle Horn. This was a one and done anniversary set. We'll not be making any more of those. They come with the collector boxes too, which is great, because that's a collector set. Not so sure I'd want to carry those. I think I would collect them. You have that 20th anniversary logo on the shield. It's also lasered on the blade, and then they're on the gift boxes too. And you'll get the fixed blade. You'll get the 2020 fixed blade as a gift, because that deal's over $40. It's $68.50, $1038.25. That's your item number, $1038.25.
All right, Sheila, you know, you're always talking about being in there in the kitchen and cooking. Here's a Damascus hen and rooster kitchen knife. Tell me what you think about this. You're automatically going to get a Bowie with this one because it's $40. This is hen and rooster Damascus knife. It's $69.75. The retail is $111.73. You're getting it for $69.75. What's your thoughts on that handle?
Feels good. It has a real good feel to it. The edge on this, if you do not have really sharp knives in your kitchen, I'd say get this. There's also a matching paring knife that goes along with it, and it's a separate item, but just ask your operator if you want the paring knife. But it does have that mosaic pin in the center. Hen and Rooster International gift box will go out with it, and that is your big chef knife. It's going to be doing all that chopping and slicing, dicing, all that good stuff. $69.75, plus we have the Bowie. You know, of course you're going to use that item. You might want to just collect the 2020 Bowie.
$69.75 with a retail of $111.73. Now, Sheila,
Yes.
Don't drop that in the sink and forget that it's in there and cut yourself like you did on that other one.
Oh, I know. It happens. And then I cut my thumb the other day.
I saw a Band-Aid on that on another show there, and I thought...
You know those new paring knives or steak knives that I got? Yeah, there you go. They're sharp.
Okay. All right. Here's the True Blue Damascus folder. Now, if you're looking for a lightweight folding knife in Damascus, this isn't it, because it's got some weight to it. It is well built. Let me repeat, well built. It's even got a Damascus guard on it. $58 with retail of like almost $112 here, but you're only going to get it for $50. You don't have to pay anything but $58, and you're going to get the free Bowie that Sheila has right there. She just put behind it. Also comes with that leather sheath, and you're going to need it because that's a good stout knife. And I like what they've done with this handle material here.
The blue is very pretty. It's not too bright and it's not too dull. Just a nice, comfortable color there in the blue. And that's a smooth bone handle too with that mosaic pin. Oh, quickly. Oh, my time's up. Can I show you this just real quick? You guys don't have to move. I just wanted to show them the firework on that because they did a ton of firework on that blue lockback.
Here's the Bio Groundskeeper, $6.88. That's 10 inches overall. Joseph, put your glove on that one right there, son, and show them how big that thing is. It is a lot of knife for $6.88. It also comes with that nylon sheath up there. Heck, the sheath is worth $6.88. Now, that is a composition handle that's been wrapped around that blade. You got a gut hook on the end of it. You got serration on top. We call it the Bio Groundskeeper. Trust me, if you drop that in the woods, you're going to be able to find it because you can see that green. 104041.
We're down to
$6.88, 10 inches overall.
Sell out this show. We only have 18 of those.
Oh, yeah.
left.
Yeah, that's right. That one. If you want that knife,
Quickly dial.
yeah, I'd go ahead and dial in because Some dealer will take multiples on that one. All right, here's Cherokee Blue Feather Trapper. Look at the feather veins on the bolsters there, Sheila. Plus, you got a Native American on the clip blade up there, riding a pony there, shooting that longbow backwards. And then you got all that artwork, plus some tooling on the spring work. You've even got some laser work on the secondary blade.
Yeah, I'm doing good to ride a horse forwards. No
Yep.
trust, backwards shooting an arrow. There's all the lasering, has limited edition, $42.50. Has the turquoise, black jet, and the red comp spacers. That is made by Cherokee. I like the artwork blades, but I really like it on the handle too, what they did there. Item number is 101543, the blue feather. This is our buy two, get one. It's $85, and these are your hen and rooster tacks, where you have this brown G10 grip. This is the carbon fiber frame, and it has like a Tanto style blade. So you're gonna buy these two, they're identical in look. And then I have a third one back here that we are gonna give you for free. This is the third one. Looks just like the rest. So you and your friends are covered. I did the math on this the other day. It was like $28.33 a piece. When we were selling them one at a time, it was 40-something bucks. Here, $85 plus the buoy.
And that's 440 stainless, right?
Yes.
Yep, you get the buoy also with the sheath now. It'll come with the sheath, the buoy will.
Yeah. Yep, 4 knives for 85 bucks.
Here's Flame Stitch Folding Hunter, and this one's $16.75. Probably this one is either 5 or 5 1/4 inches closed, and it's got a clip blade for the primary blade and secondary blade. This is a true folding hunter. It's by Ocoee River, and it's heavy enough. It comes with that 800 denier nylon sheath that you can put on your belt. And Sheila made a good comment. She likes the folding hunters because sometimes, particularly on a tree stand, a buoy can get in your way, okay? And you don't want to fool around in a tree stand.
No, more compact that are in my world, because I'm just kind of clumsy anyway, but that folding hunter, it folds up and it tucks in that sheath and the blades are away until I need them. So, I love that red, $16.75. We also have one in Oxhorn, same price, same frame, also made by Ocoee River if you want to get the one in Oxhorn. This is the new chip away, custom hand carved, called the Raging River. And they dyed this one in a blue. It's very pretty. They did that pineapple jig texture, flame torched it. You have the brass guard and pommel. They've also filed the brass guard on that and leather sheath. Same good price as the Falling Rock at $19.50. So if you're interested in this one, make sure you get the Falling Rock that we featured a little bit earlier. I like the blue. I like them all. Honestly, I do. The autumn brown is classy. The green that we saw a little bit earlier, those are striking. And the blue might be just my favorite because I just like blue. But that is a real pretty sky blue. Raging River. Item number is 103772. 103772. Hey, you may want to get the Ram's Horn collection to go with that. Just whatever you need to get to $40 so we can give you the fixed blade. This is a whole lot of Ram's Horn. And I'm glad because we really have not had this much Ram's Horn in stock at the same time in quite some time. Looks like Santa brought it.
Ram's Horn, Sheila, to me, is one of the few natural materials that looks like it was designed to be a handle material and feels like it's designed so you can get a hold of it.
Yeah, because the texture that you see on the handle, I mean, that's authentic to the Ram. We haven't jigged these on top of the Ram. The Ram did the digging for us. Cigar style whittler, here's the chalk top, peanut, fixed blade, the large trapper. You get that big large trapper in here. And then your premium. So when these come around, here you see the king size trapper. And then here's the premium right behind it. I mean, the premium's a 4 1/4. I believe the large is 5 1/2. You have the locking copperhead and the saddle horn.
Look at that whittler right there.
Oh,
Beautiful, beautiful knives. And you're going to get the buoy.
yeah, the 6-inch fixed blade.
There's
So
the
that's
buoy right there. Started off with and set that one right in the center for you. Because $40 or more in product, you'll get that one for free. So it's actually 9 knives you're talking about here. Now, these are traditional patterns you're looking at here, and they include the Choctaw, which is no little thing right there, and I mean that literally, because it is a great, very strong folding hunter with those big bolsters, and the coon hunters in there too. When it also comes with the sheath. So does that big buoy right there in the center. $86.75 for that item. I think the retail on it was like $249. All right, here's the Elite Wildlife Closeout. I don't know why they're calling it a closeout, because we're selling them, but I guess they had to, maybe we're supposed to do a closeout every week. What do you think? All right.
Well, maybe they're changing up the, they're probably changing up either the frame or the wildlife scene.
All right, 104087, Elite Wildlife Closeout, $39.95. And you've got DTM, that's direct to metal work, artwork. That's on both sides of those blades now. Of course, the knife itself is about 12 inches overall. It looks like a bandana. It's not, but it looks kind of that way. And kind of as a bonus here to make this even more and more unique, I mean, you see all the different wildlife that's there. The sheaths themselves, which they're showing you right now, have also the direct-to-material type of ink work that goes in them that's actually embedded on that sheath that you're seeing right there. So each one of these 4 pieces do come with a sheath. And we didn't do this on purpose. It's just 1 nickel less than 40 bucks, and you can get the free buoy. So buy a Jim's Pick or buy one of the 688 knives, whatever you got to do, because we want to give you that that buoy that Sheila's been showing you, which is the 2020 buoy, because we want you to you'll be happy with this just by itself, I promise you. But you get the buoy, that'll just make you smile a little bit more. All right, here's the saddle horn roundup, 7 pieces here, and this is a good presentation on saddle horn in these saddle horn trappers. 7 pieces total, retail $239.74. You're only paying $64. And right there in the centerpiece, they've got an abalone handle, which is one of my favorites. And +2, you're going to get the free buoy on this one also.
See, I like abalone too. So it could really be a guy or a girl thing. Guys probably want to collect it, but now that's like a jewelry grade knife handle and should be around $30. What are those a piece? $9.14 a piece. You have the ram's horn, the flame stitch red, cracked ice, cobra skin, buffalo horn, and the stag bone resin. Gosh, that ram's horn, again, is just a standout in any collection. I like the general horn handles, you know, like the ram's horn or deer stag, buffalo horn. The Mother Nature made items, there was something about them. And of course, Mother Nature, she made that abalone too. You gotta give her credit there, that's pretty. 64 bucks, the buoy's included, 10, 40, 71. A lot of people like to collect a certain frame. Maybe the saddle horn trappers, that's your frame that you want to collect. I think it's an excellent knife to carry too, because it is a 3 1/2 and it's quite a bit easier to carry, I would think, than a premium trapper. But here you have 7 of them, so it's a nice starter set if you want to collect them. They are all Rockwell tested, 56, 58 too. Buy that at Coe River Line. Nice retail behind that, $239. The buoy we're tossing in, you know, we sell it for $21 and change if you want to buy it separately, but if you spend $40 or more, you get it for free. But it's your choice. Maybe you want to get a second one. You know, you can buy it if you need to. If you want to get another one there. $10.40.71. We have several specials over here on the large table to the left of the studio. A lot of them featuring some Civil War scenes. This one is called The Battle of the Civil War. It's a 4-piece tactical set, and they're snapshots.
They are indeed, and they've got DTM direct-to-metal artwork on both sides of the handle. In each 4 pieces here. Now, keep in mind, for that $26, you're getting all 4 pieces, all right? But each individual battle is listed here, right there. And like this one right here is Gettysburg, which I have said before, Pickett's charge was unsuccessful multiple times. In fact, that was where the North actually told their cannoneers to fire at the angles on the men so they would hit more men, and they were firing canister shot too. So here's your artwork. There's your artwork on both sides with a pocket clip. It's a liner lock. Each one of these are the same as far as mechanism function. I don't know where you're at right there. Let me get back in there, okay. All right, there's how quick it is. Now you're getting 4 of those, okay? And let me also show you something else too. Each one of these has different battle scenes. You got one here that is Battle of Shiloh, the Battle of Sharpsburg, the Battle of Williamsburg. And I want to show you something else too. Check this out. This is kind of like a collector's card that comes with this. Look at the beautiful artwork right there. It says the date and time. Then you go on the back and it gives you a little history behind that. So that is a super cool way to add some value in a knife shop, or if you're around a tourist area that has, or if you want a history, you know, books, history books, or I was in a museum just a few days ago, items like this. It was Military History Museum, which I will go to wherever I can. So this is a super deal at $26. On this deal, you're only paying $6.50 a piece. Remember, you get all 4. Hey, here's a deal that the operators are telling me is rocking and rolling. There's less than 65 of these left, okay? Buy one, get one. I asked the chief operator the day before yesterday, I said, what's your top seller right now? Said, well, we can tell you one of them. I said, what's that? And they said, item number 104014. And it's buy one, get one. Here's the deal. $22.50, you're getting both of these 12-inch buoys for $11.25 a piece. You're talking about a brass pommel, brass guard. You got some embossing here, colored wood spacers, pressure dyed bone. It's been torched, then tooled to make it stand out. Blood groove, clip blade, check this out, double stitched leather sheath with embossing on the outside. Now look, the sheath's worth 20 bucks. You're getting knife and sheath, 2 of them here, 2 of them for $22.50. Folks, again, that's $11.25 a piece. I'm telling you, Mr. or Mrs. Dealer, you gotta be all over this. If you are a consumer, you know, I always like to say you're buying at wholesale, you're buying at distributor and below on this. How much money could we be making on this deal? And that's Jimmy's favorite color too, green. This is one of our top sellers, one of the best buys here. Be sure and write this number down, 104014. It's the buy one, get one free on these Hunter buoys here, 12 inches each. All right, they got the deals just keeping a-coming. Check this out. Here's the Southern Rebels doorbuster. There's 4 buoys here, DTM, that means direct to metal, on all these Civil War scenes that you see right there. They're 14 inches, full tank construction. That means metal's running all the way through the handle up here. A medallion, a different one on each handle, and that's a stainless steel guard. And take a look at this. Now, this artwork is on both sides. Now, this was $59.95. You're getting all 4 for 40 bucks, plus the 2020 buoy.
Yeah, while supplies last, because, woo, about
2020 buoy comes with this, so you're getting the 5th buoy here, and it comes with a sheet. But I want to show you something else, too. This is just kind of a bonus. I love this type of thing. Take a look at this packaging that's here. Okay, they're showing you, and I want them to. Look at the detail. Remember that artwork's on both sides. That's a 14-inch buoy. Take a look at this packaging. See the war scene there behind it? That's part of the classic battle that's going on, okay? God Bless America, Confederate classic on this particular one, and there's different ones for each one of these items that you see right here, a different type of battle scene box. So even the packaging is a winner. Southern Rebels Doorbuster 34042, 34042 was $59.95. You get it for $40. And Sheila and I are going to give you this 2020 buoy right here with a sheath. Folks, here's another deal, I promise you. That's a 14-inch buoy. Each one of these, you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, plus we're giving you this one for $40. It is a winner. Now, I've got to catch my breath, so Sheila's going to tell you about this hen and rooster mammoth and the Damascus boar right here. Check this handle out on this, Sheila.
It's very, very pretty. That is $180. It's an 8.5 inch. That's genuine Damascus. We're down to the final 12, but the mammoth is what really sets this apart. Look at that genuine mammoth. The reverse side has the black jet onyx stone on the back of that handle and mammoth on the front. Hen and rooster, it also has the embossed leather sheet.
Wire cut on that boar right there.
Yep.
Did you say that already? I'm sorry.
Yeah, they do the wire cut all the way through it. So the boar is, and you know, we had a couple that were featuring the wire cut boar. Of course, this one's mammoth. The other one, I think, are we going to go to it next? Yeah. The difference is, obviously, you can see the color and the tone. So remember this one, how it has that stripe pattern on the mammoth ivory. The other one you're about to see is what they refer to as black mammoth. So still mammoth. You have that Damascus blade and then also the guard. And the back on this one is also that jet black onyx stone. I don't think we will even have any more of these after the 12 are gone.
Retails $390. You only pay $180 for this. It's the hen and rooster black mammoth Damascus. Excuse me. Retail on that one is on the black mammoth is $510. Okay. So item number 103781. You're only paying $180. That's 8.5 inches overall. That's wire cut on that boar in the Damascus. Comes with that embossed leather sheath.
So the one that we had the lighter tones, we had 12 of. See now we only have 7 of this one in the black mammoth. It is
103781 is your item number. That's a special item. We know that that knife is not for everyone, but for the collectors who love Damascus and love the new handle materials that are out there now, you ought to be all over that one. All right, hey, here's the chip away clearance. Now,
and I
you
do
saw.
believe that mammoth also comes from Michael Prater, by the way.
Does it really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
All right. Remember now, that double green set that we showed you earlier, that's what a deal it is. This is a newer item here that has come out. It's probably been around just a few weeks. And this has it looks like a vein in it for the blood groove. It's also been tooled on top of the blade. It's got embossed guard, and it's got a lanyard loop hole in the end down there. And that looks like olive wood in the middle. Is it, Sheila?
Yes.
And then you've got the pressure dyed bone that's in there, and it has been torched and then tooled. $18.75. This is 12 inches overall with a double-stitched leather sheath. Put this with that pair that I showed you earlier with that deal where you could get both of them for a super price. This one's item number 103969, the chip away clearance. It was $24.50. You can get it for $18.75, and that one's a bare pommel with the lanyard loop hole in it. Beautiful handle. You got metal going all the way out to the end out there. What a great looking knife right there at $18.75. Retail's $50.
Yep.
The handle material comes out almost to that lanyard hole right there.
I remember a day where we had sold every chip away fixed blade we had in house. We were anxiously waiting for them to arrive. We're pretty good. We're sitting pretty good right now, and some chip-aways, we've shown you quite a few already. So it's a good time to shop chip-aways. The selection is there. Here's the case Mako. We are down to 11 of these. It's done in a black forest wood. It's a 4.5 inch, and it features the Mako Shark here on the blade. That's a lockback. You'll get that leather sheath too. Brass on the bolsters. You see the Case logo too there on the bolster. The Mako, very, very popular frame by Case. Of course, that's made in the USA Case. I put it over here. You can buy this one item, and you're also qualified to get the 2020 buoy. Doesn't matter if you're adding a few things together or just buying one item. $40 or more in product, and you're good on the 2020 buoy. That would be an awesome everyday knife. You could collect it or carry it. I think a Mako frame, the way that it's made and designed, and of course the leather sheath, that would be something to carry every day if you wanted. 13859. Here's Stag. Savor this item, because we do not have a lot of Stag right now. They have this embargo going on Stag. It's just hard to get. This is $29.95. It's a fairly large buoy. It's 13 3/4. You have the Stag here on the handle, along with some stacked leather, some redwood, brass guard and pommel. There's your Trophy Stag logo. $29.95. That's an excellent price for a Stag buoy, especially one that's a 13 3/4.
With a custom blade, it's even got its own built-in guard.
Hey, and here's something else. I'm going to flip this sheath around. Jim Frost, we see him autograph a lot of Hen and Rooster sheaths because he owns the Hen and Rooster line too. Just a very few times have we seen him autograph a Trophy Stag leather sheath, and he did. So that's going to be on the back of all those buoys.
Here's the Comanche Bigfoot right here, $19.95. This one is 5.5 inches closed. It is a huge knife with huge bolsters on it. As you can tell right there, that thing's been pinned through that handle 5 times. And I'm going to show you this knife to demonstrate. I mean, I know you know what 5.5 inches is, but just check it out when you really got it in your hand. And this thing right here is awesome. I mean, it's a grown man's knife right here. That is a serious knife and expensive to make. Retail is $34.40. You can get this one for $19.95. Your item number 103791, Comanche Bigfoot, okay? Take a close look at that. I'm telling you, it's a super deal. $19.95.
We have that in several different colors if you want to collect them all. This one was really my pick out of all those, and that frostwood handle, but there's a black and a cocobolo too. This is the Scallion by Kershaw. It's one of the first knives that kind of introduced us to the world of assisted opening. And the Scallion has speed-safe technology. Here on the reverse side, you can see the lock. I'm going to show you how fast it is. It's kind of easy on the touch, so it's a good thing that it does have the lock, but you just barely tap that. And that is their speed-safe technology, Kershaw. And this is the USA-made Kershaw. It's $54.38. That's a 3.5 inch tactical. That's 1620 frame by Kershaw. We used to carry that in a lot of different colors. Right now, the purple is the one we have in stock. Then you'll get the 2020 Bowie. 43626 right there. Razor sharp. Be careful with that knife because it is very, very sharp. Kershaw quality.
Valley Forge Damascus right there. And that's got a double snap sheath, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why, Sheila. That is a heavy knife. That's not a lightweight knife, okay? Take a look at that Damascus and then take a look at the bolsters that you've got here. $68.75, you're automatically gonna get a free Bowie with this. Retails $135 and a penny. You're only paying $68.75 and we're gonna give you a Bowie, and this is a folding Damascus here.
And brown smooth bone. It's a real deep mahogany color brown with that mosaic pin. Hey, let me show you the detail. I almost waited too late on the other one. This is one of the other fantastic features with these Valley Forge Damascus knife, all that file work, and then they've also filed the spine and the liner. It's heavy. So definitely, you'll be glad that sheath is going out with it. $68.75, you get the fixed blade too, by the way. Here's all stacked leather. We've seen a little bit of stacked leather combined with other things, but this whole handle is stacked leather. And it's made by Case. It's $72.99. That's the 9-inch. You know, they make several different versions of this. There's a smaller, like fin and feather frame, but that is your all-around 9-inch, whether...
That's right dead in the center, traditional, probably the best size. And I got to tell you, in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, this size knife right here was the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
If you were in the Scouts, you wanted one of these. If you were a deer hunter, you wanted one of these. This is just super great, a knife in this size. Well, Case has got that knife, and there it is in stacked leather with a hammerhead type of stainless steel pommel and guard in a traditional blade with a wrap leather sheath. That means it wraps over and seamed on one side. So that means your wrap area don't even have to have stitches in it, so it's super strong. $72.99, 9 inches overall, stacked leather handle right there. Retail of $113.25. You're only paying $72.99, and Sheila and I are going to give you a Bowie because you spent over $40.
And Murray was telling me that they dip those pommels. They hand dip those pommels.
Really? Mm-hmm. Huh.
I didn't realize that either. Folding Hunter Paradise. It's $100. You get all 6 of these big folding hunters. It's the Coe River brand. There's the new chainsaw jig in the blue, that imitation tortoise shell, ox horn and ram's horn, buffalo horn, and flame stitch red. She's right there in the middle. They are piled up. So you're going to get a formed nylon sheath with every single one. You can buy these as singles. What did we have those for? Was it 16? Let me go back and look. 16.75. So we sell those. Oh, well, it's about the same, isn't it? To get it in the set or a single. So there's a couple of these as singles, but there's the buffalo horn. Here's your brass liner, brass pins, big bold blades. It's a heavy knife, but that's a big knife for a big job. Now there's a lot of big jobs out there. That's a 5 1/4 handle. Lots and lots of ram's horn. See, and ox horn too. So you're getting all these natural horn handle materials and a bunch of it on a big frame like that. Coe River, if you've never purchased a Coe River knife, that brand's been around, I think around 11 years now. And it's been a very strong brand that we carry here on our show too. The Workshop by Chipaway, featuring a lot of the new Chipaway fixed blades that just came out. These are featuring more of the natural tones. You're seeing some hardwood and then also some autumn brown. But a lot of this new hardwood handle, some will have olive wood, the others will have the walnut.
There's
Tons
one
of detail.
10-inch. There's 5 12-inch and one 10-inch in there.
Okay, so that's the 10 you're talking about. Yeah, and everything else looks like a 12. This one might be a 10 too.
Okay, they're great knives. Look, olive wood is from 300 to 700 years old, okay? And it is a very durable wood. These knives, 3 or 4 of them there have the brass pommel, brass guard. They've all got these double-stitch leather sheaths with embossing on the outside. You're talking about a retail on these 6 pieces of $322 and a penny. You're only paying $98. Now, Sheila's also going to put that buoy in there and give you the 2020 buoy
yeah.
because you have reached $40 in product. Now, the bone, a lot of it is pressure dyed, torched, and tooled. Oh, you're getting the buoy plus.
Yes.
Check this out, 20 more knives.
There's 3 bonus items that go with this. Gage is having, just go ahead and stick it in there, Gage. Gage has the 2020 fixed blade, and then I have 2 steak knife sets. So
10
3
knives.
bonus items.
10 knives per steak knife set, and they're about 9 inches with serration and been pinned through the handle 3 times. They're the ones that Sheila cut her hand on. You're proud of that,
Well,
ain't you, Sheila?
actually, this wasn't the one. But,
Oh, it wasn't?
you know, I got the new hen and rooster, the black handled ones.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said it was this one.
No, these are my old steak knives. So,
I've seen people peel potatoes with those, believe it or not, and that's...
yes,
Yeah.
I have done that.
All right, the workshop by Chipway at $98, plus you're going to get that buoy. All right, here's the holiday lockbacks at $65.80, and these look like the Barracudas, and the Barracuda is a little slimmer version of our larger lockbacks. Still got the big bolsters on them, and you got different handle flavors involved here. Retail's $180.95. You're only paying $65.80 for these 7 pieces, and there's stag in there too, Sheila.
Yes, genuine deer stags, one of the items. That's also why we only have 36 of these sets left. So when you toss stag in there, and I know we were very limited on the stag, but I wanted you guys to be able to get one. But that does limit the set. But there's stag bone resin and genuine stag in here.
And you also get the buoy because you reach
second
$40, and it comes with a sheath. Now look, these little Barracudas, these lockbacks, what are they, 3.5 inches closed? I believe they are 3.5, yeah. And so they're not a little knife, but you can actually put these in your blue jean pocket or even in a pants, you know, even in your suit pocket if you wear a shirt and tie and a coat every day. But they're a lockback. If you like a lockback, that's what you want to do right there. Some of them have the embossed bolsters. Just a great knife. You got them there with some slanted bolsters there too. So 7 pieces plus the buoy, and you can carry that around in your pocket. It's not so big that you won't carry it, not so small that you won't use it. There's that tiger stripe there on that ox horn. $65.80 is what you pay on Cutlery Corner Network. The retail's $180.95. Folks, you're only paying $9.40 a piece for these, and you're getting a free buoy. Here's the Virginia Trail Damascus, $68.75. Now, tell me about this pommel and guard. You're closer to it than I am. What's that pommel and guard made out of? Is that Damascus?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was down there, Sheila. I could have went over and looked.
That's Valley Forge.
All right, Damascus on both ends on your pommel. And those are wood spacers plus smooth bone. That's a clip blade in Damascus, $68.75. You're going to get a buoy knife with this for free. That's a double-stitch leather sheath that comes with it. Item number 103835, Virginia Trail Damascus.
And it has an old-fashioned flair to it. It's very well done. It seems to just be rich with tradition when you look at a knife like that, the Damascus and the style, and even how they went with the darker tone on the hardwood spacers too. I think it looks better in person even.
Here's a Choctaw Bone Brigade. 4 pieces here in these Choctaws, and Sheila, you said this best the other day. If you're going to have a set of Choctaws, this is the handle combination that you want. You're only paying $12.50 a piece for these, and you're going to get a buoy because it's over $40, and the buoy comes with a sheath. The Choctaw is notoriously known for having strong bolsters on them. It is a lockback. It is a serious, serious folding hunter, or just good all-around utility knife. And Sheila's gonna, I believe she's got right in front of her some information to tell you about these handles.
This one is called the Second Cut.
That's like that Deep River, or deep, what are they calling that one? It's a new,
On the driftwood?
No, they're calling it a deep. Oh, it's like the gouge in that is deeper.
We have a walnut and a molasses. They came out with that. And then, of course, the red jig bone. But that's still where we make some of these with different handles like comp handles and pearl and things. But these are all genuine jig bone handles.
Here's the custom carved classics here, $32 for these 2 pieces. One looks like about 10 and the other one looks like about 12. Maybe I'm right on that. The one on the bottom has the bird's head pommel, colored wood spacers. Then it has the pressure dyed bone that's been torched and tooled. Then you've got embossing on the guard. It's an upswept blade. You go to the one on top, you got a brass pommel again and a brass guard. There's your pressure dyed bone with torching and tooling. Got a little bit of file work on top and a clip blade coming down there. $32 is what you're paying for both of them. That's $16 a piece with a retail of $95.07. Hey, just add another item to get it up to $40, and Sheila and I will give you that Bowie knife once you get it up to $40.
Because you're just $8 away, which that add to order would be perfect. It's just $8.88. This is one of the Michael Prater folding hunters that he has out recently. There is a 6-piece collection somewhere around here. But if you want to just buy one, or this one actually is, I think, the #1 seller in those new Coralons. But it is called the Emerald River, and it does have that emerald green and gold, white custom Coralon. He created these new Coralons just for these hen and rooster folding hunters. There's your hen and rooster nylon sheath that you will get with it. And this also has, you see the shimmer in there with the gold and green. I'll flip that over so you can see the other side too. Really pretty. $68.75. The blades will be lasered. And this is a limited edition, one of 200. Ask your operator if you want to get the set, because there are 6 new Coralon handles. I think I have 3. Is that what we decided on, Gage? 2 or 3 of those. But there is a very pretty collection that he has. We can get all 6 of those at the same time. Lots and lots of talk about this frame, and this is the Barlow. It is a case made in the USA Barlow, which they stopped making the Barlows at the end of last year, and they put all the others in the vault. So, of course, we frantically tried to buy as many as we possibly could, but this was also the 130th anniversary case Barlow, which makes it double special. That has the C XXX dating on there. You'll get the gift box. It's made just for those 130th anniversary knives. The antique aged, golden antique aged jig bone handle was custom made just for that anniversary set too. But there were 8 different frames. So glad the Barlow was one of them, because these Barlows are going to be hard to find as the years go by, because they may be in the vault for 5 to 7 years. I ask, and so it's, whenever they decide to release them. But that's $66.90. Item number is 103458. on the case Barlow. Golden aged antique jig bone. That's what that's called.
We've got a station identification going on. We'll be right back in just a pair of seconds. Hang on.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. Glad to have you tuned in the Cutlery Corner Network. This one is a swing guard cheetah, also made by Case. Very popular frame right now. First time I've seen them utilize jigged buffalo horn on a swing guard cheetah. Used to the only place you saw that was on a fixed blade. But now they have a pocket knife line out that has that jigged buffalo horn. Puts a whole different spin on buffalo horn. I like it.
Retail's $159.22. You only pay $107.50 for this Case item, which is made in Bradford, Pennsylvania. And that's got also the locking mechanism. Of course, the guard comes out when you open it up. That's got the long tail C badge on it. 4 3/8-inch closed. It's called the Cheetah. Item number 45929, and you will also get the buoy with that knife because it is $40 in value or more, okay? So super deal there. Retail $159.22, but here on Cutlery Corner Network, you pay $107.50.
Here's the Raven by Chipaway. Featuring one of the new designs, it's an olive wood handle, has a silver wood insert there on the back end.
Now, I know Edgar Allan Poe had nothing to do with this, but I can't help but see the name The Raven and then see these ravens flying around there without thinking of some of his work, which was unusual and some interesting writings.
Hard to follow.
Anyway, 103968. And that is olive wood on the end, and you got some gray carving down there. And
This is almost sold out. We only have 3 left.
Yeah, somebody's going to snag that quick. And I'll tell you what, I'll bet you some literary scholars are getting this for friends. And that one has pressure dyed bones, some color spacers. It's been torched and tooled, and it has embossed guard right there that you see, and etching on the blade. It comes with a double-stitch leather sheath that is also embossed on the outside. All of this for $21.50. Retail is $60. How about this premium Choctaw collection? Are these the 3 3/4?
Yes.
Okay.
Earlier, we had the jig bone, but this is more of a mixed collection. And like this has the leopard print on that one. This is your solid ram's horn. And then the one that was done in pearl. We sold the genuine mother of pearl for $30. These are $11.97 a piece. We have buffalo horn and abalone. And then solid ox horn will be the other one here on the table. So the 4-piece collection a little bit earlier did not have any of these in it. If you want to buy them both, that'll give you 9 Choctaws if you want to kind of put together your own collection there. But the premium Choctaws, gosh, that's good at $11 and change a piece. $10, $40, $49. And the 2020 buoy, of course, you'll get that because it's over $40. And I'll put it right here in the center so you can see it one more time. $40 or more. That's all it takes when you spend $40 or more, the 2020 buoy. And it's just for this weekend. And then we won't have any
So
of those
basically,
left.
it's not 5 pieces. You're getting 6 pieces, including the buoy.
Yeah.
Retail is $175.04. You only pay $59.87 on Cutlery Corner Network. It's $11.97 if you cost average in the piece. If you cost average in the buoy, it's even less expensive than that. That buoy does come with a sheath up there. You know how famous these Choctaws are as far as being durable and strong, and these are some unusual and great combinations of colors and handle material here. Here's the Blackfield 6-pack. What are these, about 7.5 here?
I think they're 7.
All right, 7, all right. And these are man-made handle materials on each one of these. You've got the serration right there where you can put your thumb. You've also got a guard that's actually built into the blade itself. See how it comes down there a little bit lower? And the handle's fixed where you can grip. It's been pinned through the handle twice. Each one of them has a lanyard loop slot on the back. Each one of these knives also, you're getting 6 total, has a nylon sheath that comes with it. You're getting all 6 pieces for 48 bucks. And because you spent more than $40 in product, you will receive the buoy, the 2020 buoy that's been etched 2020 on the blade, and it comes with a sheath. A super deal. You were only paying $8 a piece for these anyway. Retail's $184.02. You're getting them for 48 bucks. You were only paying $8 a piece. You throw the buoy in there, and of course, that's less than that. So you're really getting 7 knives here. Remember, every knife that you'll get with this set comes with a sheath. Item number 103203. And you talk about a full tang working knife, that's what you want right there.
And for the boat, fishing, those type of Delrin handles, I look at that and I think it would be an awesome bait knife, but that Delrin handle is a good all-weather type handle.
Well, they're working knives, and you're getting them at a super, super price. And these are designed to,
Okay.
A man comes in the shop and needs a knife, you put that on him at a good price, and you make a good profit at the same time. 103203, Mr. or Mrs. Dealer, this might be a super deal for you here, and of course you get another knife free, which is the buoy that comes with the deal. Here's a Damascus hen and rooster kitchen knife. Tell me what you think about this. You're automatically going to get a buoy with this one because it's $40. This is hen and rooster Damascus knife at $69.75. The retail is $111.73. You're getting it for $69.75. What's your thoughts on that handle?
Feels good. It has a real good feel to it. The edge on this, if you do not have really sharp knives in your kitchen, I'd say get this. There's also a matching paring knife that goes along with it, and it's a separate item, but just ask your operator if you want the paring knife. But it does have that mosaic pin in the center. Hen and Rooster International gift box will go out with it, and that is your big chef knife. It's going to be doing all that chopping and slicing, dicing, all that good stuff. $69.75, plus we have the buoy. You know, of course, you're going to use that item. You might want to just collect the 2020 buoy.
$69.75 with a retail of $111.73. Now, Sheila,
Yes.
Don't drop that in the sink and forget that it's in there and cut yourself like you did on that other one.
Oh, I know. It happens. And then I cut my thumb the other day.
I saw a Band-Aid on that on another show there, and I thought...
You know those new paring knives or steak knives that I got? Yeah, there you go. They're sharp.
Okay. All right. Here's the True Blue Damascus folder. Now, if you're looking for a lightweight folding knife in Damascus, this isn't it because it's got some weight to it. It is well built. Let me repeat, well built. It's even got a Damascus guard on it. $58 with retail of like almost 112 bucks here, but you're only going to get it for 50. You don't have to pay anything but 58 bucks, and you're going to get the free buoy that Sheila has right there. She's put behind it. Also comes with that leather sheath, and you're going to need it because that's a good stout knife. And I like what they've done with this handle material here.
The blue is very pretty. It's not too bright and it's not too dull. Just a nice, comfortable color there in the blue. And that's a smooth bone handle too with that mosaic pin. Oh, quickly. Oh, my time's up. Can I show you this just real quick? You guys don't have to move. I just wanted to show them the filework on that because they did a ton of filework on that blue lockback.
Here's the Bio Groundskeeper, $6.88. That's 10 inches overall. Joseph, put your glove on that one right there, son, and show them how big that thing is. It is a lot of knife for $6.88. It also comes with that nylon sheath up there. Heck, the sheath is worth $6.88. Now, that is a composition handle that's been wrapped around that blade. You got a gut hook on the end of it. You got serration on top. We call it the biogroundskeeper. Trust me, if you drop that in the woods, you're going to be able to find it because you can see that green. 104041.
We're down to
$6.88,
that'll
10 inches overall.
Sell out this show. We only have 18 of those.
Oh, yeah.
left.
Yeah, that's right. That one. If you want that knife,
Quickly dial.
yeah, I'd go ahead and dial in because some dealer will take multiples on that one. All right, here's Cherokee Blue Feather Trapper. Look at the feather veins on the bolsters there, Sheila. Plus, you got a Native American on the clip blade up there, riding a pony there, shooting that longbow backwards. And then you got all that artwork, plus some tooling on the spring work. You've even got some laser work on the secondary blade.
Yeah, I'm doing good to ride a horse forwards. I
Yep.
try us backwards shooting an arrow. There's all the lasering, has limited edition, $42.50. Has the turquoise, black jet, and the red comp spacers. That is made by Cherokee. I like the artwork on the blades, but I really like it on the handle too, what they did there. Item number is 101543, the blue feather. This is our buy two, get one. It's $85, and these are your hen and rooster tacks, where you have this brown G10 grip. This is the carbon fiber frame, and it has like a Tanto style blade. So you're gonna buy these two, they're identical in look. And then I have a third one back here that we are gonna give you for free. This is the third one. Looks just like the rest. So you and your friends are covered. I did the math on this the other day. It was like $28.33 a piece. When we were selling them one at a time, it was 40-something bucks. Here,
And that's
$85 plus the buoy.
And that's 440 stainless, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you get the buoy also with the sheath now. It'll come with the sheath, the buoy will.
Yeah. Yep, 4 knives for 85 bucks.
Here's Flame Stitch Folding Hunter, and this one's $16.75. Probably this one is either 5 or 5 1/4 inches closed, and it's got a clip blade for the primary blade and secondary blade. But look, this is a true folding hunter. It's by Ocoee River, and it's heavy enough. It comes with that 800 denier nylon sheath that you can put on your belt. And Sheila made a good comment. She likes the folding hunters because sometimes, particularly on a tree stand, a buoy can get in your way, okay? And you don't want to fool around in a tree stand.
No, more compact the better in my world, because I'm just kind of clumsy anyway. But that folding hunter, it folds up and it tucks in that sheath and the blades are away until I need them. So I love that red. $16.75. We also have one at Oxhorn, same price, same frame, also made by Ocoee River if you want to get the one in Oxhorn. This is the new chip away, custom hand carved, called the Raging River. And they dyed this one in a blue. It's very pretty. They did that pineapple jig texture, flame torched it. You have the brass guard and pommel. They've also filed the brass guard on that and leather sheath. Same good price as the Falling Rock at $19.50. So if you're interested in this one, make sure you get the Falling Rock that we featured a little bit earlier. I like the blue. I like them all. Honestly, I do. The autumn brown is classy. The green that we saw a little bit earlier, those are striking. And the blue might be just my favorite because I just like blue. But that is a real pretty sky blue. Raging River. Item number is 103772. 103772. Hey, you may want to get the ram's horn collection to go with that. Just whatever you need to get to $40 so we can give you the fixed blade. This is a whole lot of ram's horn. And I'm glad because we really have not had this much ram's horn in stock at the same time in quite some time. Looks like Santa brought it.
Ram's horn, Sheila, to me, is one of the few natural materials that looks like it was designed to be a handle material and feels like it's designed so you can get a hold of it.
Yeah, because the texture that you see on the handle, I mean, that's authentic to the Ram. We haven't jigged these on top of the Ram. The Ram did the jigging for us. Cigar style whittler, here's the chalk top, peanut, fixed blade, the large trapper. You get that big large trapper in here. And then your premium. So when these come around, here you see the king size trapper. And then here's the premium right behind it. I mean, the premium's a 4 1/4. I believe the large is 5 1/2. You have the locking copperhead and the saddle horn.
Look at that whittler right there.
Oh.
Beautiful, beautiful knives. And you're going to get the buoy.
The 6-inch fixed blade.
There's the buoy right there she started off with and set that one right in the center for you. Because this is $40 or more in product, you'll get that one for free. So it's actually 9 knives you're talking about here. Now, these are traditional patterns you're looking at here, and they include the Choctaw, which is no little thing right there, and I mean that literally because it is a great, very strong folding hunter with those big bolsters and the coon hunters in there too. When it also comes with the sheath. So's that big buoy right there in the center. $86.75 for that item. I think the retail on it was like $249. All right, here's the Elite Wildlife Closeout. I don't know why they're calling it a closeout because we're selling them, but I guess they had to, maybe we're supposed to do a closeout every week. What do you think? All right.
Well, maybe they're changing up the, they're probably changing up either the frame or the wildlife scene.
All right, 104087, Elite Wildlife Closeout, $39.95. And you've got DTM, that's direct to metal work, artwork. That's on both sides of those blades now. Of course, the knife itself is about 12 inches overall. It looks like a bandana. It's not, but it looks kind of that way. And kind of as a bonus here to make this even more and more unique, I mean, you see all the different wildlife that's there. The sheaths themselves, which they're showing you right now, have also the direct to material type of ink work that goes in them that's actually embedded on that sheath that you're seeing right there. So each one of these 4 pieces do come with a sheath. And we didn't do this on purpose. It's just 1 nickel less than 40 bucks and you can get the free buoy. So buy a Jim's Pick or buy one of the 688 knives, whatever you got to do, because we want to give you that that buoy that Sheila's been showing you, which is the 2020 buoy, because we want you to you'll be happy with this just by itself, I promise you. But you get the buoy, that'll just make you smile a little bit more. All right, here's the saddle horn roundup. 7 pieces here, and this is a good presentation on saddle horn in these saddle horn trappers. 7 pieces total. Retail $239.74. You're only paying $64. And right there in the centerpiece, they've got an abalone handle, which is one of my favorites. And plus 2, you're going to get the free buoy on this one also.
See, I like abalone too. So it could really be a guy or a girl thing. Guys probably want to collect it, but now that's like a jewelry grade knife handle. And should be around $30. What are those a piece? $9.14 a piece. You have the ram's horn, the flame stitch red, cracked ice, cobra skin, buffalo horn, and the stag bone resin. Gosh, that ram's horn, again, is just a standout in any collection. I like the general horn handles, you know, like the ram's horn or deer stag, buffalo horn. The Mother Nature made items, there was something about them. And of course, Mother Nature, she made that abalone too. You gotta give her credit there, that's pretty. 64 bucks, the buoy's included, 10, 40, 71. A lot of people like to collect a certain frame. Maybe the saddle horn trappers, that's your frame that you wanna collect. I think it's an excellent knife to carry too, because it is a 3 1/2 and It's quite a bit easier to carry, I would think, than a premium trapper, but here you have 7 of them, so it's a nice starter set if you want to collect them. They are all Rockwell tested, 5658-2. Buy that at Coe River line. Nice retail behind that, $239. The buoy we're tossing in, you know, we sell it for $21 and change if you want to buy it separately, but if you spend $40 or more, you get it for free. But it's your choice. Maybe you want to get a second one. You know, you can buy it if you need to. If you want to get another one there. 1040.71.
Okay, here's the case blue black horn, okay? Item number 104093, and this is by W.R. Case and Sons. And I got to tell you something. Normally, Case does not have an item that is going to retail under 30 bucks, but this one does. Retail on this was $19.74. You can get this one for $13.50. It's the blue synthetic handle, and it's they call it the Blackhorn frame, and it is a lock back. Good utility knife, 3 1/8 inches closed, lanyard loop hole in the end, stainless steel blade, and you got the large thumbnail pull. Here's the Rosewood Burl Trapper, and this one is 4 1/8 inch closed, German steel, etch blade. What's that etching on that blade there, boys? Can you show me that? What does that say? It's got, I'm sorry? Exotic wood, rosewood. Is that Michael? What's that signature right there? Okay, Honduran rosewood burl. $78 on this one. Retail is $130. You only pay $78. Item number 103620. And that's rosewood burl you're looking at in a traditional case frame. Good looking item right there. Here we go with, this is toothpick. This is by W.R. Case and Sons up in Bradford, Pennsylvania. Beautiful abalone right there, as you can tell. This is the Case Small Texas abalone toothpick, and this one is 3 inch. It's got etched bolsters, nickel silver bolsters, stainless steel blade, and a thumbnail pull. It also has that kind of velvet looking type of case display box that comes with it. Item number 16528, $118.99. Retail is $179.17, but you only pay $118.99. Now remember, on all these, once you reach $40, you're going to get the free Bowie knife. And each one of these that has been through here, that's exactly what's happened. Here's the Case stained glass trapper. I love stained glass. Just happened to be looking at some stained glass today, believe it or not. And this one is 4 1/8 inch closed. Retails $165.34. And that's done with a process called color wash on that smooth bone. See the angel's wings right there? 4 1/8 inch, that's decorative handle. It's got a display box that comes with it, nickel silver bolsters. That's surgical steel blade. The Case Angel Wing Trapper, made by Case up in Bradford, Pennsylvania. Your item number 103658, and that one's 4 1/8 inches, and that is a definite collector right there. Retail $165.34 now. You're getting it on Cutlery Corner Network for $108. Here's the Case stained glass Dove. Same type of situation. Color wash on this smooth bone, and you've got the Dove there, okay? This one is 4 1/8. Item number 103659, $108. Made up in Bradford, PA. Hey, get the two, the one before this and this one, and get a matching pair, particularly that would look well, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, if you've got them in your case there. Maybe someone in your display case is buying for a minister or a loved one or whatever the case may be. They're made by W.R. Case & Sons up in Bradford, Pennsylvania. And a beautiful, beautiful knife, $108. Here's the Hen and Rooster Deer Hunter Congress. You got reverse etching going on here on two of these blades. And one of them says Hen and Rooster, and the other one says Deer Hunter Congress on it. And that is some beautiful stag you're looking at. This one's 4 1/4 inch closed. Brass liners, brass pins, German steel, nickel silver bolsters, stainless steel blades. Retail $173.33. You're only paying $98. Now remember, you're also going to get the buoy because you're paying more than $40 in product, okay? One per invoice. Item number 14840. Here's the Case Peanut in the Tennessee Orange. 40933, $52.53. That's Tennessee Orange Corlon right there. And that is beautiful. That's on both sides. You've got decorative bolsters there. You can see where they've done some work there. It comes in the Case & Sons display case, that display box that comes with it right behind it. Retail of $101.50. You pay $52.53. In this little peanut, this one is 2 7/8 inches closed. You only pay $52.53. You also get a buoy with this one too. The Case Peanut and Tennessee Orange. Hey, there's old Johnny Wayne right there. And that's a trapper you're looking at. That's well done. That's a good picture of him too. I don't know of anybody that doesn't like John Wayne, but I guess there is somebody out there that doesn't. I love this one. This is called the Case John Wayne Trapper. And this one's 4 1/8 inches closed. It's red bone. It comes with that display box that you see right there. Nickel silver bolster, surgical steel blade. It's even got a copy of his signature on the primary blade that's etched in the blade. And you get a medallion inside there, and you also get that custom shield that comes on the knife for $82.50. Retail $152.64. We're going to give you a buoy with that knife because it's over $40. All right, here's Presidential Pearl. As I've told you, if you've listened to me before, I promise you I follow this. Presidential memorabilia sells, whether they win or lose. It's a big deal. Now, here you've got this little mother of pearl right here and the small Barlow. This one's 2 7/8 inch closed. It's got Donald Trump on the handle right there in that mother of pearl. It's a beautiful knife. Brass bolster out there on the end. $36.75. That's a Hen and Rooster frame you're looking at. Retails $111.33, and you're getting it for $36.75. What an investment. If you know a Donald Trump fan, you may want to get that as a gift, or you may just have the attitude, what about an investment of collection? And I'm going to get it because it's going to bring big bucks down the road. Here's the Case XX Cheetah factory special, $138.80. This one's 4 3/8 inch closed, and that's the Cheetah frame you are looking at. That's the dark brown giraffe in the smooth bone, 4 3/8 inch closed. Etched bolsters, got that double X up there on that front bolster. Nickel silver bolsters. Surgical steel blade, got the large thumbnail pull on it. Been pinned through the handle about 4 or 5 times. Of course, it's got the lock back on it. And this is the Case XX Cheetah factory Cheetah, and it's $138. Retail $203.58. Excuse me.
Okay. Now, the cheetah also, like that color was not dyed. That was just genuine giraffe bone. Here's another John Wayne. And this one's done in that 3D laser etch. You can see so much detail there. And the name, and then his face, the hat. So cool. $87.30. And just like the stained glass trappers we saw at the beginning of this turntable, this has that same type of technique. It's white smooth bone, and then they do the 3D laser etch. The John Wayne Case gift box there. Item number is 100851, and we have 2 of those left. I was just talking about the knives we have here on this carousel. We were updating some of the quantities and just double checking everything. But now this one, we only had 1. And it's just been such a popular item. That's in the bone stag. So Case made in the USA. Bone stag. They torch that, they jig it this unique way. They flame torch it by hand. And the big folding hunter is a 6.5. And then, of course, you see the leather sheath in the background. That's just $92.50. Item number is 48175. One caller sold out. This is your hand-forged coon hunter Congress. And I did my best to find as many of these as I could. The only 2 that we had left in stock is this one here, the coon hunter, and the deer hunter that we had just a second ago. But the thing about this particular one is the fact that they're hand forged, and these were made in those original cottage industry style environment where the knife was hand down to several different specialty knife makers, built basically with the same German machinery Hen and Rooster has had. But that is the largest 4-blade Congress that we have. That's a 4 1/4. So it's real wide, big blades. And then the lasering will have coon hunter, and then Hen and Rooster is on the other blade in that reverse edge. Item number is 14842. This was one of the handle materials that came out at the very end of 2019. It's called Burnt Purple Tribal Jig. The centerpiece portion of that, it's a blue and purple hue. The jigging is just on this tribal jig, this burnt purple tribal jig. I haven't seen that tribal jig on any other handle, any other color made by Case. There's no shield, but they did put the Case XX over there on the bolster. It's $65.99. And then they also flame torch this one on the ends of that bone handle before you get to the bolster. It's pretty cool. I think there's just a lot of time invested in a knife like that when you see all those different colors, the flame torching, that unique jigging. But you'll get the buoy, of course, anytime, when you hit $40 or more on your order in product, $40 or more in product, then we also have the 2020 buoy that's going to be your free gift. This weekend only. We're down to 5 of the burnt purple tribal jig trappers. Stag. Okay, this is the second stag fixed blade, and I think the only 2 that I have here on the show, if I remember. Trophy stag buoy. It's a 12.5-inch spike design, $32.50. So not only are we running low on our stag buoys, but it seems like the prices are going down instead of going up. I am not complaining. That's a lot of stag. Man, that has a great look to it. The design is awesome. There's the blood groove down that spike style design on the blade for $32.50. You are so close to hitting $40.
This knife is 12.5 inches overall. I want to show you the thickness on the blade right there. Okay, and full tank construction, brass guard, brass pommel. This is what Sheila's talking about, these 2 slabs of stag right there on each side. And of course, there's a trophy stag right there on the tank stamp. Blood groove and a long clip blade that comes down there to the end. A lot of knife for $32.50. Item number 1858, trophy stag buoy. Leather sheath over here with the
We have that too, pecan handles.
Yeah, the peacock embossed tail right there and the double stitch leather sheath, okay?
Okay, I'm real excited about this item. The bull nose trapper. I've never had one of these on the show. And it's a 4 1/8 handle. I was researching this the other day, but from what I could figure out, this abalone and the bullnose is discontinued. This is also a collaboration piece between Tony Bowes, because it is a Case Bowes bullnose trapper is what that is.
Retail on this knife is $1,281.95. You're paying $800. It also comes in the leather pouch that you've got right here.
And this was a 2019 collaboration. They only made 5 different handles with that. So you get the jig chestnut, the brown,
What does it say those
bone
blades are,
stag,
Sheila?
ebony, and then this abalone. The abalone came out in March. Do what? It had a spay blade and a drop point. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
$800, 4 1/8 inch closing, needless to say. And look at that abalone. That's some of the prettiest abalone I've seen in my lifetime, and I've been around a few years now. You still get the buoy at that price point. Here's the trophy stag ram's horn hatchet right here. Okay, let's take a look here. You got brass pommel, ram's horn, brass spacer, ram's horn. Then you've got a ram's horn, a brass guard up here on top. Now there's a lot of metal right here, okay? I'm gonna just tell you. And this has got some weight to it. And the reason why it's got some weight to it is the reason why they give you this leather sheath right here, which will fit on your belt, as you can see right there, all right? And I mean, that thing right there is probably worth $15. Go to a leather shop and tell them to build you one. They'll let you know real quick what it'll cost. Okay, a great item right here. You're talking about $28.75. It's rare that you're going to get a hatchet with natural material on it, like the ram's horn. $66.67 retail. You pay $28.75. Not a bad deal. You get the leather sheath that goes with it that'll go on your belt. 12 inches overall. 103,961. There's another bullnose right there in that bone stag trapper, Sheila.
Yeah, this is just that particular series we were just referring to, where they only made 5 different handles, and the bone stag came out in May of 2019. But that is a collaboration between Case and Tony Bowes. 5 different handles, and just, you know what I'd be really curious to know? And Todd just walked through here, he may know, but I want to know how many they made, like, of each handle. Because at $600, I would say not a lot. And then they also have the arrowhead shield, which I thought was a nice addition to that. Is it 4 1/8? I mean, that's what the computer says, but to me it looks bigger than that. Now I'm kind of curious.
I think it's just wider.
You think it's just wide? Gives it the appearance, maybe? That was what Gil thought. Let me see. Hold on a second, Tim. I am going to put yeah. There's the pouch, the suede pouch, and what was the other thing I read about that? They did the brushed stainless on that too. Stainless steel, but the brushed stainless. It's pretty impressive.
Now, are these the 2.5-inch Dr. knives right here?
Yes.
Okay, 2.5-inch Dr. knives here, early bird special. Was $16.85. You're only paying $12. You got the green smooth blue, and then you've got that red pick bone. Now, it's kind of unusual to see 2 blades in a knife at the 2.5 inch. So I guess that's a collector value right there. They're little doctor's knife frame. You're only paying $4 a piece for these. 104098. 104098. 3 pieces for $12.
Wow. That's cool. I like that green.
Yep, smooth bone.
It's almost like a jade green, isn't it?
$42.87 is the retail. You're only paying $12 here on Cutlery Corner Network. And that's $4 a piece for these knives. They're 2.5 inches closed. And a great little collector's set right there for a very, very affordable price. Here's a case abalone trapper, $210. Retails $327.57, but you only pay $210 on Cutlery Corner Network. And this one's 4 1/8 inch close. It comes with that case back there, and it is a beautiful trapper, abalone. And I will say this: when Case puts abalone on their handles, it's top grade.
Yeah, and they're real picky and selective. Like, they may go through a point in time, they may go months without even making these because of that pickiness when it comes to the abalone handle. They just make them when they're able to get the supply that they're satisfied with. We just sold another one of these. These are really collectible. We had the toothpick on the turntable also, and it was, hey, I was impressed with that toothpick. It was like just a little over $100. It was $118 on the toothpick. We only had 3 of those toothpicks left. We have 5 of the trappers left. Specialty knives, collector knives, no shield, but you have the Case XX over here on the bolster. They are something to see. Let me show you the other side. And this abalone is right on the surface. They do not have a clear coat over that. Sometimes we do that to protect that abalone, but it is right on the surface. And did you know that they had to put the pins? They pin the handle on, of course, with stainless steel pins, but they have to do it underwater so they don't alter, the abalone handle. Make sure that it stays in perfect condition. This is also Case and something you can have in your kitchen and use all the time. And that is the tomato knife or utility knife, whichever way you want to use it. But that is $22.87. Item number is 43007, back in stock. Serrated blade. This one is 9.5 inches. Tomato utility knife. That's your hardwood handle, full tank construction, solid walnut handle, triple pins. There's your Case logo that is on that handle too for $22.87. That is, I think everybody needs one of those. Add a few more things to it, get to $40, and then we can also include the free 2020 buoy that we're giving away when you spend $40 or more in knives. And that's what the buoy looks like right there. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Toothpick time. This is a 6-pack, but there's a bonus toothpick in there, so that's gonna give you 7 knives. But look at that price point, because it is perfect. That's $40, so definitely you're instantly in on the 2020 buoy. These are 2-blade toothpicks, and they're made by the Crowing Rooster line. We have an assortment of colors. There's the blue jig. We have this antique right here. The red pick bone, white smooth, second cut, and buffalo horn. What I thought was kind of interesting is, being a 2.5 inch toothpick, they almost fall into that miniature category, but they went ahead and added a second blade. So they are really neat 2-blade toothpicks. But in the center, we're gonna toss in a free gift, a bonus item that's done in Whiskey River. And it is also by the Crowing Rooster line, and it is a 2-blade toothpick, but it's more of the standard version. I believe that one is a 3-blade. $40, so you'll get 7 toothpicks. You'll get 1 bonus 2020 buoy. We sell the buoy for $21, but it's free when you hit the $40 price point. So right there you go, $40, the 6-pack of picks. Item number is 104051. 104051. Item number. Well, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. How did you ring in the new year? Some of you may have your eye on this set. And it is called Silver Stardust. by case. So these are made in the USA case carronite knives with the silver stardust. The shield is a black spark shield. You get 8 of these. So I believe this is all 8 that we have in stock, right? Is this all 8 that we have in stock? Okay. There's a couple here that if you had to buy them as singles, they're going to be more than what you're paying in that collection, like the Cheetah Swing Guard. There's a premium trapper. There is an assisted opening kickstart folding hunter. So that is also one of the items in here. And I know those are about $110, $120 if you were to buy it by itself. When I look at that handle, it reminds me of the bass boats. You know, when they sparkle in the sun, when they're out in the sun and you see all of that reflection on those bass boats. That's what that handle reminds me of. Sometimes you can't really see it here on the show. I just had an idea. Let me see if this makes it a little better. It may or may not work, but I'm going to put a light on this cheetah and just see if that makes any difference at all. Nope, just kind of washes it out, doesn't it? But it just has so much sparkle going on there. Well, I tried. You get it at home, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Get one of our display cases, and we even have a case. I know we also have a case, carrying case. I believe it might have had 62 pocket knife slots in it. Yeah, so that's still out there too for grabs if you want a display case or something to carry those, store them in. But this is our Happy New Year collection, 8 pieces, $536.85. Item number is 104022. Happy New Year. The buoy is included. And it also has 2020 with the flames on the blade. Those are cool. You know, they carried one and they've already discontinued it, but the previous one had the silver stardust, but it had a red spark shield. That one has the black. They keep them changing there at Case. Black Hills has the cross trappers, $64.50. And these are also the 6 that were made by the Black Hills Steel line, featuring the cross for the shield, and you'll see it on every single one of them. Instead of a Black Hills Steel logo, normally they had like the Miner and the Mule, I believe, with an oval shield, but here they're highlighting the cross, but you'll still get the Black Hills Steel logo on the blade.
Now, they're all smooth bone with the exception of the one ox horn, correct?
Yeah, look at this gray. Really like the gray color.
You're also going to get a buoy with this set because it's obviously over 40 bucks. It'll come with a sheath. It's a 2020 buoy for those people who might have just tuned in. You need to spend, if you spend $40 in product, one per invoice, well, we're going to give you a buoy knife that we sell for around $21 and change. All right, item number on this set is 102554, Black Hills. And these cross series trappers, and they are a good looking set. And of course, Black Hills, I like their work anyway, and they've done real well in these traditional patterns here. All right, and like I said, the buoy does come with it. All right, retail $162.27. You only pay $64.50. That's $10.75. If you cost average the buoy in with it, it's less than that. Here's a Hen and Rooster leather, stacked leather here, and this one is a good-looking, very traditional knife, and that is definitely stacked leather there. You got a double-stitch peacock tail embossed on this one with a clip blade. That's by Hen and Rooster you're looking at right there. Good-looking knife, and you're also going to get a buoy we're going to give you with it, too.
The only time I have seen Hen and Rooster make stacked leather, this year, or really in 2019, we saw tacticals in the Hen and Rooster line. Just saw a lot of different things I'd never have expected, but it's just keeping up with the generation, you know, and what people are really looking for. Hen and Rooster stacked leather, that's 10-inch. Then you have that Hen and Rooster logo on the blade. And I'll just put the buoy right there so you can get another look. You'll end up with 2 knives. The buoy that we're giving away sells for $21, so you get it for free when you spend $40 or more. Nice. I mean, if you want to break it down, that means you just paid $24 for each one of those, if you want to look at it that way. 103332, item number 103332. I thought this was pretty. It's buffalo horn, and they did copper on the bolsters, but it's not a smooth copper. They put in a lot of detail, embossing on those copper bolsters. And then here's what they did with the spine.
Got a lot of file work there, tool work, and of course the copper is the type of metal there. Of course, it don't rust, but it's going to be easy to do that embossing on, and they can really do great detail in it. And that's Damascus you're looking at. They call it the gold finger. $48.75. Retails $149.33. It comes with that leather sheath that you're looking at right there. You will get a buoy with this item. Item number 103955. 103955. Gold finger.
Four-and-a-half-inch handle. That's Valley Forge too, by the way. I don't know if I told you guys that, but Valley Forge is the brand, and you can really count on them to give you some affordable Damascus. We kind of see it across the board in that brand. I thought this was sold out, so I'm kind of curious to see what we have on this. This is your case early bird. And what do you think?
Well, I think this for, you had 3 contractors during World War II for the Marine Corps knife. One of them was Camillus, the other one was Case, the other one, of course, K-Bar. And this one is a carbon blade with a clip blade on it.
Yeah.
And it is stacked leather. And I'm sorry?
When we started with this, we had 4, but I'm looking at 0. I think this just sold out.
Well, let me say this. We'll get them back in. It's still a great item to have. It was $67.98. Maybe you can get it at the $58.87. And that is a great item, W.R. Case & Sons. And of course, the original one didn't have all that embossing on the sheath too. $58.87. We need to move on if we don't have any of these in stock then. Here we go. There's the Case Tractor Track Travel Lock. What do you think about that, Sheila?
Case did a beautiful job with the emerald green, and then they called up Michael Prater to do the bolsters. So he created what they're referring to as the Tractor Track. I believe this is the only pattern. We've sold out of all the other frames. This one came in last, the Tribal Lockback. It's $100, and we only have 3 of these left. And they do have that velvet style gift box that will be included too. The mushroom shield. So all these little details like the mushroom shield, the Tractor Track bolsters. See, I've only seen that done on this one particular emerald green handle. I haven't seen those bolsters on any other color or, So when you look at all the little details and what makes that knife special, of course, I think the more unique it is, the more collectible it will be down the road. And I would say that that was a pretty low number of production too on those. But we only have 3 left. Item number is 103188. 3 colors, it's $100. You get a buoy with it too, so why not? Happy New Year. You collect those holiday knives. This was one of our official 2020 Happy New Year trappers. Has Happy New Year on the blade, 2020 with the fireworks. I'm pretty crazy about that handle. The handle is done in this navy blue, and it looks like there's fireworks in the handle. You see all the...
Wow, look at that. I mean, it lights up like it's got batteries or something in it.
Ocoee River makes the trapper. You do have those embossed bolsters. And it's $18.95. We used to have, and I'm pretty sure we do, I just couldn't find it today. I found this one, but I couldn't find the other one that's done in like a champagne color. We probably have both of them still in stock. If you're interested in the other one, there were 2. This is 104080. item number 104080.
How about this oxhorn? This is the Ocoee Oxhorn Hunter. This is 5 1/4 inches closed. And that oxhorn, you don't get two handles the same or even two sides the same. That comes with about an 800 denier nylon sheath, a good looking knife, a true folding hunter, a true 2-blade folding hunter, and at a price point that's really affordable for what you're talking about here. Retail at $37.73, but you get it here on Cutlery Corner Network for $16.75. And that is an excellent item at an excellent price point, Sheila.
I agree, especially with the natural horn handles, because I know the jig bone handles are the same price. Sheath is nice that you get that, but those big folding hunters, we're seeing a lot of those lately, so I know they're really popular right now. 104068 is your item number on the oxhorn folding hunter. Okay, we're going to run through a few more turntable items for you guys. Todd Boone, he'll be coming up here in a little bit with his specialty show. Todd, you giving away the buoy too, or is that just, oh yeah, okay. So, you know, $40 or more in product, you get the 2020 buoy. Just checking. I think, well, you guys, y'all tell me wherever you want to go. This? We're going to do the stag bone resin. Oh, was this one really low on the lady leg knives?
No, that's not it. No. You're on. No.
This is Sharp River stag bone. And we have the Sharps fixed blade in the center, which is your 12-inch. It is done in that stagalon or imitation stag. Ocoee River makes the pocket knives. And they are done in bone stag bone resin. We do have, another set coming out. But this is your folding razor trapper here. You have a lady leg knife, a peanut premium trapper, the canoe, and the toothpick. They went all out on the bolsters. The other ones that we have in the stag bone resin, they have just solid stainless steel bolsters. These have the extra detail, the embossing, the scalloping, they're really pretty. $9.70 a piece. That means the fixed blade, the pocket knives, everything there on the table, $9. It's over 40 bucks. Good. I'm glad this isn't $50 or more, because we've had a lot of items that are under 50 but over 40. So when you do spend $40, you get the 2020 buoy. So we'll toss in a whole nother fixed blade with that.
Retail of $155.79. You're only paying $54.80 for this item here.
Okay, good. That's good news. I'm going to take that real quick. So again, here's one more look at that fixed blade. So you'll get those two in that set if that's all you're buying. This goes out one per invoice, when you spend $40 or more, just whatever. However you get to 40 bucks and you're good. I think we are going to show you these 7-legged ladies. And they're lady leg knives. These are also your Steel Warrior lady leg knives. Very, very collectible. They're a fun frame. I think they even open up a bottle if that's the way that bolster's designed, I've been told anyway. We have several here in pearl. You have the red and white mother of pearl right there. We call that one the candy cane pearl. But there is a brother to that, because there's one with the blue swirl in the mother of pearl also. Now's the time to get this set so you can get the 2020 buoy too. There's your genuine abalone, genuine mother of pearl. We have the stag bone resin in this one too, and your oxhorn and buffalo horn. So those are your 7 different handles. The one collector buoy is in there too, $64.50.
So you get the buoy that's sitting in the center because it's $40 or more. Retail of $200, you only spent $64.50, and you actually got the 8th knife, which is that buoy, the 2020 buoy with the nylon sheath there in the center for free. So that really brings the cost average of $9.21 down, and they were $9.21 a piece without the buoy, okay?
Yeah. So your lady leg knives, they're about 3 1/4. The buoy is a big 12-inch buoy, so you can kind of see how that all is shaping up there. Go to our website, cutlerycorner.net. Register to win the Winchester 2010 buoy. Somebody will win it on February the 14th. So you can register on the web or mail in your entry. Either way. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you back here soon.
See you next time. Be safe.
Welcome into Cutlery Corner. I'm Todd Boone. Thank you so very much for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. The holidays were good for you, I hope. As well as this wonderful Happy New Year that we hope all of you have had. We have some giveaways that we're going to be doing. One of them is going to be for Valentine's Day, February the 14th, folks. Thank you so very much. Joseph, I certainly appreciate you. We got Joseph and Gage there on the ball today, folks. Gil behind the camera. We got Daniel behind the camera. So there's all kinds of wild things that might go on and might happen. Valentine's Day 2020. It's going to be free to someone. You have to register, however, to have a chance. Cutlerycorner.net. Now, there's still time. You could also send in your name and address. A $285 wholesale, beautiful, massive fixed blade knife from Winchester that was manufactured in 2010. It actually has the date of manufacturing stamped into the tang. Stack leather, some stag, and it's no longer made. That's the only ones that there was for that year, 2010. February the 14th, Valentine's Day, folks. Somebody is going to be a lucky winner. We'll be announcing it. Your name on that show. Now, what we're going to do on this show that you're watching is when you purchase $40, it could be 4 $10 items, it could be 2 $20 items, or it could be a $40 item and up. We're going to give you one of the, we're selecting 2. I got this other one, Daniel. Because we know we're going to run out of one of the patterns. So it is the new 2020 buoy for the year 2020. They're also available at $21.95. All right, if you want to purchase one of them individually, they're $21.95. But you're going to receive one absolutely free with $40 or more of merchandise. That's one per invoice. All right, so if you order multiple times throughout a show or the series of shows, whether it's a weekend or whatever, each time it's $40 or more, you're going to receive one of those fixed blades. It's going to cost you nada, absolutely nothing. By the way, we have found, what was that, Gage? 9 of the Mammoth Case XX Barlows, 103680. 103680. Isn't that 9, right? It was the blue Mammoth, wasn't it? I think I got it right over there, Gage. Did I slip one in on you? I might have. Isn't that it? Isn't that blue Mammoth Case XX Barlow? Michael just brought them. Goodness gracious, isn't that a beauty? 103680, folks. We had 9. Well, we had 9 of them. Blue Mammoth tree ring, isn't it tree ring cut? There you go, Gage. Beautiful stuff. First 9 callers. Fact is, we're getting out of Barlow's. Now, he had these Barlows, and we got them from him. Thank you so very much, Michael Prater and Caroline, if you're watching. Right now, $9.88, Jim Pick, regular $13 and some change. Olive wood, barrel bolster, stacked, a double stitch, top grade. Leather sheath comes along with that. That special $9.88 price tag. That is a good one. It's a good knife. I like it. It's not the first time that we've had it as a Jim Pick. I hope it's not going to be the last time that we have it as a Jim's Pick, because people like it. It's $34.50 retail, and you're paying only $9.88. Also, I found another Barlow over there, Gage. I forgot which one it was. Case Barlow. We don't have many of those either. Huh? All right, what's that item number on the antique bone one? Single blade? It hardly ever got ran. 103531. Barlow's in the vault at Case, folks. Look at that one for less than $10. Heck, buy more than one of them, buy $40 worth. I'm going to try to make it as easy as I possibly can to get you to $40 with deals, folks. So we can give you one of those free knives. This is going to be woo of the week. That is with order only. That's only $6.88. To me, this is the traditional, the first traditional classic version of a copperhead, besides the 49 pattern case, because there are so many, quite a few, I should say, variations. However, this particular one, the first ones that I ever sold of this particular pattern, you know, it was a long time ago, Joseph. I was 18 years old when I started selling knives. And you're not far off from that. We'll have to get you to selling them too. But they were kissing cranes, the old kissing crane, Robert Claus, copperhead frames. Look at that beautiful red bone for just so. That's 4116 German steel. That walks and talks. That's how it's. Look at the build on that knife for $6.88. You can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to any item that you make a purchase on. For instance, if you're buying Jim's pick that we did at $9.88. You can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, or if you don't want that one, then that's fine. You might want an add to order. But either one of those, you can add as many as you wish with any other item, and it does not matter how much the other item costs. This is the old pocket rocket. These originally were made in Seki City, Japan. And seen this old side lock? This is the Bob Cargill design. A patented side lock at one point in time. Cripple Creek knives, for those of you that have owned them or collected those, Bob Cargill's. See, that's the lock. Locking mechanism, you know, sling blade, pocket rocket. And then and it closes. You just push it upwards. You can see right there where you're supposed to place your thumb. Easy to carry, and there goes one of the rivets there, Gage. Fix that one real quick. There we go. See? Presto changeo. And now she's fixed. 104097, only $8.88. This also, he just brought more of this item as well. These did sell out. But we were only out of stock on them for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days. $54.75. I mean, that is a good looking Coraline handle. Hey, Dr. Gage, maybe you can do some emergency surgery on that particular add to order knife there. Kind of 1969-ish, isn't it? Is that what you'd think, 1969 there, Gil? That was a good year, wasn't it? I mean, look at it, huh? No two are going to be identical. That does have a wow, a definite wow look to it. There's Michael J. Prater. And it's one of the first, actually it's, I think, the second Sharps cutlery that he's ever done. Now, he only brought 48. That's what I'm showing. 48 orders. If you're interested in one, you would receive the additional giveaway fixed blade at no charge. Did I fix it?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I did a good job, didn't I? 103918 at $54.75, and that buoy that you may receive free. Try me, that's basically something that we come up with at a good price on a good item, and one that may not come back into stock, and that's what I'm seeing now on this very, very large, what is known as a dog leg trapper, 4.5 inches in length, so it's bigger than a standard version of a trapper, and it's actually almost like a very large peanut pattern with trapper blades. It is a large one. It was called a dog leg. Well, a lot of people called it dog leg. A lot of people called it a big peanut trapper. Look at that beautiful bone. That's also 4116 German steel, and it's only $9.42. That's all it's going to cost you. Good looking. I do not know if those are going to return in that large size, like what you're checking out right now. So try one out. Try me, 10 and a 1. This is the Hunter's Choice collection. that we're doing. It's $16.50. The fixed blade that's on the top, gosh, I can't remember a year we didn't have those. It has been around forever, folks, because people buy it and people like it and it looks good, especially with that big, large wire cut. Buck deer, it's got a synthetic weather-resistant handle. It's full tank, a large portion in the back to attach a lanyard, and then the sheath comes with it, so it's about $8.25. And then you're going to have this really unusual, unique karambit latch on the reverse of a tactical lock blade. I mean, you could clip that onto any type of a belt, hiking, backpack, hiking pack, hunting pack, fishing vest, especially if you like wade trout fish, wade rivers. Pick that up. I do think it's assisted opening. It's pretty cool. Yeah. That works right there. $8, that's a good knife. That's going to be a winner. $8.25 a piece at $16.50 for the pair. Looks like we may only have about 7 of the blue tree ring mammoth case XX Barlows. It was 103680. Not really going to air it because they are so limited. This is the one I was referencing to. He brought 10. We only had 9 when the show started. Now we only have about 7 tree ring mammoths. We tint to it anyway. That's 103680. This is the classic Mako. There were 3 Shark Series lock blade knives. The Shark Tooth currently is not really, the traditional Shark's Tooth is not made. But they do, Southern Grind is making one that is assisted opening that's called like a flipper or something. But anyway, you had the Shark's Tooth, the Hammerhead, and the Mako. And classic, or in the production that's taking place right now, only the Mako and the Hammerhead are being manufactured. Let me show that blade on this one real quick, Gil or Daniel, either one. There's the Mako Shark. That's a good price on this item. That's a real good price. That's old money. $62.98. That's an item you ought to buy, folks, if you got an interest in that. Well, the early bird special pricing on it was $72. It's like almost $10 discount. That's a good one. 13859. If you want a Mako, well, under that item number and at this moment in time, it's good. It's a good opportunity to make a really, really good purchase and save some money. Fierce Eagle by Chipaway. It's also very, very nice. It's like this. I'm kind of partial to hand checkering. We have walnut. We have silver wood. Look at the bone on it. And it's kind of almost squared off, coffined off type of handle. Doing a fine, outstanding job, Gage. Chase is out sick. Everybody's been sick. People are sick everywhere. Look at that. You stepped up there, Gage. You got it going. Look at this dream catcher that's coming along. There you go. Oh, American Bald Eagle with the dream catcher behind it, double stitched, embossed leather sheath. And a heck of a deal on it also. So that's with all of the work that went into that. Most of them are anywhere from $50 to about $54 retail on these Chipaway hand carves. That one's $60 retail because of all the additional work. But look at the price. Only $18.75. That's nice. 104,089. $40 now. Get to that $40 plateau. However you do it, it's up to you, folks. So we can give you one of the 2020 Pitch Black Series Tack Extreme fixed blades with 2020 printed on it and some flames. Today's special, $38.60. It's 104,100. These are going to be compliments of Black Hill Steel. Look at the brass. You got a nice little brass bolster work, not nickel silver. These, the Black Hill Steel came out in 2019, as well as a few other brands. But they add, with the addition of some copper bolsters, These are done in brass, which was also new under this brand for 2019, because normally it would have been nickel silver. That's a medium-sized frame, folding 100. It's going to be done in genuine buffalo horn. That is a physician's doctor's knife with the tongue depressor or the spatula. Doctor's knives have really taken off in all brands. The peanut and the toothpick will be included. And then there is also going to be this large frame, which is a gun stock. All right, that's a gun stock frame. You have the mule and the miter as the shield, long nail pull, looks like a gun stock. So that is only $7. $7.72 is what they break down to individually with the brass work on the bolsters. 104, 100. Now, we're just, what, $1.40 shy. Representatives are going to have special items that they can offer you to get over $40 if that's what you want to do. Or you can pick up one of the woos that we had at $688 on that red bone copperhead with German steel, or the add to order the pocket rocket that I broke on television. That's like $6 or whatever it sold for. Anyway, just get over $40. There's ways and means to do that. This particular one, people are starting to catch on. We didn't air it for quite a while. Actually, we were out of them. And until we get told otherwise or it gets pulled, this is that old money. The way it stands right now, you're paying less than $50 per pattern. The trapper is now $69.95. They went up, case went up, the Coraline went up, the paint especially went up. That paint for the Coralines. So the trapper, the large premium trapper is $59.95, or excuse me, $69. So is the muskrat that you just saw. Those are $48.50. They might have went up just a little bit to about $50. That's a $69.95 item, and that's a $69.95 item. Yet, when you make the purchase in this beautiful Rainforest Coraline, they're only $49.60, plus the fact we're going to, just in this one case set that I have, you'll be receiving the case paste, which is the polish, and we're also going to be doing the case polishing cloth. I'm going to have to pick this trapper up. These are second generation Coralines. Yes, you would automatically, thank you so much, Gage, I appreciate it. You'd automatically receive the 2020 buoy if that's your order, because of course it's over $40. There it is, 2020, thank you. Look at this Coraline, folks. Bomb shield slant bolster. The name of the Coraline printed on the blade for the second generation. The packaging is also second generation. It's been changed. Case doesn't like changing packages. They don't like changing anything. But look at that beautiful knife at less than $50. All right, so that is almost, that's, good gosh, that's $20 off. That's $20 off. That's $20 off. There's $60 discount in three of the Rainforest Coraline Case XX knives. And then you receive the cloth, the polish, and if that's all you purchased, you're also going to get the buoy. $248, very, very well spent on that one, folks. 102532 is the item number. That's all right, Gil. I'm in the same way. Everybody's sick, coughing. You know, but we're here working, aren't we? 104049. It's going rampant across all over. Everywhere. You hadn't been sick, have you, Gage? Knock on wood. We're all knocking on wood. $59.87, the last of the Choctaws, and I seriously, absolutely 100% mean the last of the Choctaws. Less than 40 to go around. Goodness gracious, those went quick. Mother of pearl that you just saw with acrylic protective coat. We have genuine full slab of ram horn, a legendary Choctaw. That is going to be genuine ox horn. You're going to have buffalo horn. Look at the beauty of the abalone, folks. Look at the abalone on that in that center section. Then we're going to have the leopard skin as well. But now about 3 all that are left. This is going to sell out. If you're told they're gone, I do apologize. But that is a situation that happens with Choctaws. With every single collection that we build, we'll sell every single one of them. I like that old leopard skin. Look at that. Very difficult knife to make. A lot of folding under. That is a really good deer skinning knife too. Many, many, many times, folks, and I've loaned it, and people have friends many times they've used these Choctaws. Not with that handle. I had the autumn bone. For years, I had the autumn bone till my friend decided he liked it more than I did. 104049. That's all right. I don't mind that. That mammoth Case XX Barlow 103680. They're gonna get gone maybe before the show's over if we don't watch it. Case XX 2-blade Barlow that went to the vault. We got Michael Prater to put some mammoth on it. Item number is 103680. I think it's $220. I didn't even check. And then we have the last of the antique bone single blade Case XX Barlow that we found over in our vault. That's 103531 single blade spear point. We will not get any more of those. As a matter of fact, from what I'm understanding right now, I believe all of the Barlows that we had on back order from 2019 before they went to the vault, all of our orders have been filled, so it's done. It's done deal now. These are only $23.88 a piece. I mean, heck, olive wood handled Damascus steel. We don't even have pocket knives in Damascus or folders or single blade executive lot blades, folks, that we sell for $23.88, much less fixed blades of this caliber. And lo and behold, they're done from chip away. We have one with the little buffalo horn going on, some olive wood, full tang on each, 1095 carbon steel. They throw in some 15N20 nickel steel to give it a little bit of a luster. And it works. They've done the job on that. Good looking stuff. Leather sheaths. Well, that'll be at least $10 just in the leather sheaths of the $23.88 price that they break down to individually. And if that's all that you wanted, heck, we'd give you one of the 2020 Bowie's Pitch Black Series Tack Extreme fixed blades to go along with it. All you have to do is call us, folks, 104-034. Valentine's Day's right around the corner. Oh, Gage, I don't know what he's going to get for Valentine's Day, but it takes him a paycheck to buy the candy for the kids. Look at that. Red, white, and blue bone, American flag, shield, Choctaw, lot blade. God bless America. Yes, yes, indeed. Now, this is the God bless America handle, actually. That's what it's called. And then we have red, white, and blue bone with the flag, shield, and then there is going to be a red, white, and blue with a stainless steel. What you doing there, Cameron? Did you bring me anything good? Huh? Well, no, besides that ain't no good. I need something, I got a sugar tooth. I need something sweet. Yeah, no, that ain't nothing but sour. So it's sour apples I've had. Look at that, 1167. There are only 42 of these sets. It's all that are left. All of the Choctaws, that's what I was referencing to earlier. All of the Choctaws are in that same category, folks. Actually, I think I know where I might go over to the store and be able to get about 15 or 20 more. If he's a nice one, you know, Jay might allow me to go over there and get some of those Choctaws from him so we can fill some additional orders on God Bless America, because it's a good $35 to spend. Pick up an upsell, or like I said, any of the other items that you've seen, and get over that that $40 mark. We like giving knives away, especially when they're really like giving them away when they're fixed blades. Those of you that know someone that may have harvested their first buck, well, what an item that they'll never forget. We've done these before in stag, and I'm a fan of deer stag, and we've done them in other brands. There's just something about this particular one. Zebra wood, lasered into the wood, the buck tracks, fluting of the handle, full tang on it. That's just all nice, and that's just all good, folks. And they'll always not only remember the person that gave them that knife, but every time that they see the knife or they handle the knife or pull it out, no matter how many years later it may be, they're going to recall that experience that they had harvesting their first buck. And it doesn't have to be a youngster. There are people who are harvesting their first buck every single year that are my age and older, folks. So you're never too old to harvest your first deer, first buck deer. And that, as you just saw, was only $13.87. I mean, memories at that type of price. $13.87. Here's a beauty. A host pick, well, there's no problem with that, not at $8.94, and beautiful, beautiful blue bone. Look at the blue in this. All these Steel Warrior toothpicks that I've seen are like that. And that's going to have the 2017 transition shield. That's a good looking knife on that. It's going to be 440 high carbon stainless steel. You're going to have a Rockwell test that's going to take place with that one. So all officially Rockwell tested, and at less than a $9 price tag, or for a 3-inch nice little Texas toothpick. And that's I'd pick that as a host pick any day of the week on that one. That old tree ring Mammoth Barlow, that case XX, folks, 103680. I think there might only be like 6 now. I'm pretty certain they're $220, 103680. And now the other Spear Point antique bone case Barlow is going out also. And now we only had like 10 of the, we had 9 that started out with the Mammoth and 10 of the antique bone. The antique bone's 103531. This is going to be a benchmark. Done in a G10 handle. It's not an assisted opening knife, but you know what? That's just a nice little blade, isn't it, Gage? It's just a smooth operator. There's nothing fancy to it at all. A black oxide finish. I would guess that that's going to be around like one of the CRs, whether it's a 3CR, 7CR, or whatever. Stainless. $12 price tag. That's worthy of buying more than buying $40 worth. $12, folks, that's a nice knife. Benchmark, a good brand. Nice little, what they call the side pocket. It's not the largest, it's not the smallest, when they were already selling also. And you can just clip it onto your belt, your pocket. That's got a good strong clip on it, a backpack or a hunting pack or anything like that. 102512 for only $12. Compliments of Benchmark. And Gage, have you memorized these yet? You and Joseph, that was the only homework assignment that y'all had the other night. Joseph, did you memorize your 10 Commandments? Well, next time now. You'll have to know them next show. Isn't that nice? Just about 33 left. That's one of the large swell center smooth bone handled, what I always call the collector series trappers. See the oval shield? A really, really nice box. I'll show the lid of it, Gage, if you want to pick the trapper up. And there is just a substantial amount of print work that's on the blade that is like, I don't even know how they did that. You know, how they would even accomplish getting all that on there, but they did. That's lasered into the wooden box. Look at this. $28, folks. Yeah. We do these, we make these commemorative limited editions like that for all of you. So 21829. And that's a really, really good value as well with all that you receive, the bone and especially the presentation box for only $28. And it helps you remember your 10 commandments. We don't mind showing or talking about the 10 commandments here on this particular show. Black Hill Bandits. These are just, all in all, these are just extremely nice fixed blade knives. Those were the only 2 wood handles that were ever done. I forgot we had these in stock. So they're just $9, and they get both of them, $19.95. Isn't that a good looking knife? Steel. Huh? Steel. Steel of a deal? Front and back on the end, that is inlaid into the wooden handle to perfection, actually. So we have the wine wood with the black forest wood. And then we have the black forest wood with the wine wood. These are done in 3CR13. A little tool work taking place. Made that blade look real good. Top portion of the blade, if any flat part of the blade is going to have a mirror polish. And then you have a grind in it. That's a good deal, folks. $19.95. 103977. Buy more than one set of those at $19.95. They're $35 retail each. That's for each one of them, $70. And that was priced at a $19.95 price tag. This is going to be the Silver Horse Roundup with the Horsehead Shield. What we're going to have left, which I already know without even giving it a look-see up there. There are not going to be a lot. You're going to have the web reconstituted turquoise. You'll have a channel inlay that is done in some beautiful abalone. You'll have saltwater mother of pearl. You have the horse head that's going to be embedded into the acrylic portion. Look at the starburst or sunburst work that they've done in the stamping and engraving stamping of the nickel silver bolsters that are being done. Those stickers that you see, for those of you that may be new, and they're literally are new customers by the dozens, if not hundreds, every single show that we do, especially those of you that are have went from cable to direct or cable to dish network. Plus, we're picking up a lot of YouTube customers and cutlerycorner.net customers watching our show. They've seen our specials that we do on cable and going in and subscribe so you can watch us on your pad, your phone, or whatever, plus television. Lots of new people. This we only have 4 dozen left. They're less than $20 a piece, and I'm telling you what, they're going to look better in person than what you're seeing on your television. And those are all 7 of the patterns. If this was all that you were going to purchase, that is free. That is what we're giving away. 2020 and then the flame. $138.50 is the normal cost on that. It's all that we've sold it for. It's the only price it's going to be sold at, because heck, like I said, they're almost gone. $274.99. Now, I'm predicting that there might be a change to this particular item price-wise as well in the future, because we have maintained that $274, $275 basically for, goodness gracious. Well, we're at $104,000 now, so it's been 2 years at least. They look very similar to those of you that have ever owned the Chicago Cutlery. It's the same walnut handle, but they're just absolutely excellent kitchen knives. I've got a complete block set of case kitchen knives that I bought so many years ago. I forgot. I was probably a kid, young. One of my first jobs, I was doing them wholesale, I guess, when I bought it at Star Sales. And they were in oak. I don't think they even make them anymore. But look at all of these knives that you're going to receive. It's going to come with the big, heavy block, by the way. You have a large carver. You have the Santuco. Now, they have oil on the blade. All right, stainless, not stain-free. They're all stamped just like you got a lot of print work on the blade that Case does. You have the chef knife, the Santuco, the bony knife, and the tomato knife, the tomato knife also be in this deal. Made in the USA. And again, they have oil on the blade. Bradford, Pennsylvania, that's good stuff. And they lasered Case XX into the wooden, the kitchen block, the storage block. But they also did it on the handle. So it's $426. That is the retail value of this item that you're checking out for $274.99. Valentine's, Mother's Day, anniversaries. This is a good block set of kitchen knives that Cases came up with, all 9 of them. 1,088. $274.99. If you're buying it as a gift for someone, well, you can keep the 2020 fixed blade that we're going to be giving you, because that exceeds the $40 price tag. Wild about October. Gage, what month is it? October is a good month. It's a good fall month, though, folks. Look at that. Steel Warrior Drop Point Skinner and Buffalo Horn. Steel Warrior Drop Point Skinner and Bone Stag Resin. And then 4, just, I'm telling you what, just magnificent Stockmans from Steel Warrior with a black line reproduction scrimshaw as well. And then the black that you see is going to be Buffalo Horn. Now that black line's also on the reverse side, so it's not just done on the one. Look at the beak. Look at that eagle. That's good. All right, that's going to be the what's that? The grizzly bear we got going on that one. I do believe, if I'm not badly mistaken. There's also going to be there's going to be wolves, and then there's going to be a buck deer. Those are for the Stockmans. Normally, those were done in trappers. And by the way, I do think that we also have a few of the trappers left. With all that said, there are only like 89. Yeah, we've got the buck. There's that big old grizzly. The one I was talking about probably was the wolves, because I can't see good anymore. It's a nice looking knife set, $10.75 a piece. That's a good deal. I'm wild about that deal. I don't care what month it is. 103590 at only $64, folks. $64.50. Now, about a week ago or less, our storage case, knife pack from Case sold out. It's the 42 count. They call it the medium one. All right, it's still at this moment sold out. We'll be getting them back in though. This is the 63. This is the largest that I'm aware of that they make. This is so soft and padded, you're not going to scratch bolsters. You're not going to scratch handles. That's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so you got 21 on this side if you use both of the elastic bands. Then you got more in the middle here. Thick pad. And then you have 21 more. So 63 total, 21 per row, Case XX. Only 5 of them. That's about all we ever get. It's all we got of the mediums, and they just went like that. These were, it's brand new. We've never even shown these before. Brand new item number, 104114. 63 knives, and they don't have to be Case, but Case would probably prefer it if they were. Those will go quick. As a matter of fact, I told him to go ahead and try to get at least 5 more of those. And you know what? Old Jeff Daniels, he's a good one. He did. So we'll have a few more of those coming also. It usually takes about 10 days. My first Case knife, look at that beautiful red, rich bone-handled peanut from Case. Look at that. Just like earlier, my first buck. Well, why not? My first knife. I don't know if there could be a better pattern that suits almost everyone. You know, Trapper's the king on all, it seems like in all brands that make pocket knives and produce a Trapper. But peanuts for everybody. Look at that beautiful deep rich red. Look at that knife, folks. $61.47. 2-piece box. Special edition. That was made in 2000. This particular one was manufactured in 2019. It's 102296. Get that $61.47 price tag on that. Let's see what we've got. We're going to be having some other items that throughout this series of shows. We start getting into a period where you might, if you see something that you're interested in, I'll do the best I can to make you aware of it. Call in, because we have a lot of limited merchandise that's going to be coming your way. That is done in a Damascus steel. It's very similar to the prototypes that we had in the summer. And of course, those also, it's a rough one, isn't it? And look at the hand carving in the bone on that knife, folks. And that's just not on that one side. It's all the way around. They have customized the brass spacers. Look at the tooling. That's just in the spacers. Torched and hand carved, free-handed. Wine wood and emerald wood. And then you have all of that 1095 carbon, 15N, 20 nickel steel. That is a nice looking chip away. Look at the Damascus after they do the acid wash. Comes out like fingerprints. No two are identical. $68.50 with a real nice heavy gauge, a double stitch leather sheath at that $68.50 pricing. So it's 103, that's $764, and that would automatically get you in on one of the fixed blades. $40 worth of merchandise or more. We're giving the fixed blade away for 2020. Celebrating the new year, 2020. Cannot believe it got here this quick, but it did. A beautiful full-size trapper at $38. Trapper of the week. Black onyx jet is the channel inlay. Look at the mother of pearl. That's Hen and Rooster Case XX quality saltwater mother of pearl, which most of the pearl like that, it comes from deep, like, I don't know, 200 foot is where the Hen and Rooster range was as far as the depth of pearl that was used. It's going to be front and back. Excellent box packaging, display box. I don't know when we'll see any more of those. I don't know when we'll see any at all at $38. It's a significant sale price. Usually when they're that much of a discount, it may not come back. Can't replace it. $111.75. That was the retail. But Trapper of the Week's a big time special at $38. So it's $109.69 at a $38 price. And the D2 Tool Steel Justice is what this is called. One of the only sling blade, the very, very first sling blade ever manufactured in a D2 tool steel, which is just strong. It's good. It's a absolutely top of the line, excellent steel that's affordable. It's not priced itself out of the market. It does not have any stainless in it, however, but that's all right. G10 handle. That's where you can reverse the pocket clip. You can change sides. Anything that's blue is titanium plated. The pocket clip that can be removed is going to be blue, so it's going to have the titanium plate. And there you go. There you see the OD2 tool steel. You have tension setting adjustment, manual trigger opening mechanism. We're going to give you free the shipping and handling on this item. It's not going to cost you one single penny. It's absolutely free. So you can tell the representative, or they'll probably tell you that because they know. You order any sling blade that you make a purchase on till he tells us otherwise, the shipping and handling is going to be free. So if you buy that at $72.80, you pay no shipping and handling, and you would receive the fixed blade at no additional charge. 103798. All sling blades, folks. Free shipping and handling. This is legendary E.C. Simmons. That was a hardware company that was located in St. Louis, Missouri. It was a home office there, hometown. And it was a tremendous company, you know, brick and mortar hardware stores and big retailers like that. They used to be quite large buildings because they carried everything. That was the fleur-de-lis shield. So this is first generation E.C. Simmons. Of course, they've been long gone, but Frost, we purchased the name of a lot of these companies. So you don't want the name to die off. Look at the ox horn on that trapper. Goodness gracious. It's a natural handle material. No two will be identical, but it's good looking. And it's on a special. It's a $28 retail. Your cost is only $9.88. 104060 at that special $988 price tag. How about Zorro? Look at those Zorro. Was it last year that was something, an anniversary of Zorro? Let's see if it's on it. Yeah, 2019. Sorry, 100 years. It's going to come with the buoy stand that I just dropped. Well, partial portion of it. That's a stand. Everything that you need to put it together is going to come along with it. There's Zorro right there. 2019, 100th anniversary. It's only $29.99. He was a swordsman, and he was a good one. Hadn't seen any of the Zorro movies in a while. Have you, Joseph? You watched them all, hadn't you? That's a heavy one, too. It's a heavy knife. Did you? Well, Joseph, you're still a kid, aren't you? Look at that. Everything about this knife's been very well done. $29.99, 1036. There's that box on it once again. That box is worth showing, and then that will be the buoy, the stand for the fixed blade. You see, it has a sheath also, but it does come as well with a stand. It is less than $30. For those of you that either remember Zorro or know someone that was a big Zorro fan. Well, 'tis the season for trappers. That is every season. There is not any one special season for a trapper, folks, but we'll make this season special for it at this moment. Look at the Steel Warrior, 64, 75, and a free knife if you're a trapper collector and you want to buy this or you want to buy it for someone else for Valentine's or... Did we get the Valentine's Heartbreaker Trapper? We got it coming up, don't we? Or are we out of them? They bought all them Heartbreakers up, didn't they? Look, it's the polishing cloth that's going to come with it. You have pearl. You have the barbershop pearl, which is going to have the red swirl. There is also going to be what is known as pearloid. Look at the bone on that knife. They all right there, Gil. We need to get you some water. Look at that. Look at that Steel Warrior. Look at that shell pearl. That was a trapper that was manufactured for Christmas. It's got all the sparkle in it. Twilight sparkle. And then buffalo horn. And then the polishing cloth. I like this polishing cloth. You can actually attach it somewhere if you have a workbench or shop or something. That way it's, well, they don't get gone on you. People like polishing cloths. They like taking them with them. $64. We go through a lot of them, don't we, Gage? $64.75. 'Tis the season for trappers. 103898. Our Cape Buffalo Roundup, all done in buffalo horn, and these are going to be out of the, that'll be the crowing rooster brand that we've got going on with this big set, all 8 of them. Buffalo horn, nickel silver. Let's see, yeah, okay. Talking to myself, folks. These are going to, you got a jumbo Stopman, a 5-blade Congress. So as far as the patterns go, they're good, unique, different ones. We have a 3-blade Stopman. We have a full-size trapper. We also have the Crow and Rooster little bitty bullet trapper that we're doing. And there is going to be a peanut and an old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler. There's the cigar whittler with the double nail pull on it. They called them match striker nail pulls. You can strike stick matches that they used to carry in their pockets, but that's all buffalo. A lot of buffalo horn. And they're only, what, $8? $8.59 is what they're going to break down to individually. And I'll give you a little look here at the, this is, when you order $40, people are tuning in, joining us constantly throughout the United States of America. People flipping channels every second, folks. That's what we're giving away at $40 or more. And it can be one item over $40, or as I mentioned earlier, it could be 10, or, you know, 4 $10 items or 10 $4 items. What about it? Huh? You mean to tell me that Joseph, after all, that goes with it? Now, does it really go with it, or are we just going to say it goes with it and blame it on Joseph and have to ship it to everybody? It goes with it, folks. That's a Viper. So they get the, and they would receive this. Joseph, I tell you what, you make my job so easy. You know, I appreciate it. So you'd receive both of them if that's all that you bought. For $68.75. That was the Cape Buffalo Roundup. The Cape Buffalo Roundup is 102415. Thank you so very much, Joseph. I like surprises. And you know what? You caught me on that one because I didn't realize it. There we go. All right. 102415. This is our SHS. Reminds me of shop at home. Silver Horse Stoneworks. That's what that is abbreviated for, that portion. And the mint collection at $120. This is another winner. This beautiful mother of pearl, the mother of pearl that comes from the real deep portions of the ocean, folks. They get that, they get the beauty of it, as you see there. They get a chance to grow for more extended periods of time. You have the reconstituted web turquoise. There's a little Texas toothpick, a single bolster saddle horn trapper, starburst engraved nickel silver bolsters. Look at these knives. Old fashioned, there's that taper, there's that single bolster saddle horn. Old fashioned tapered cigar whittler, full size trapper, peanuts also included, and then that awesome lot blade. And that's the only 7 that have been built, and you can own them. It's $17.14 a piece. Look at that custom fall work. Isn't that nice? Good looking stuff. Only 300 sets. I think that's all they ever made. Limited to 300 production run of each one of those patterns. So it's $102,982. Get all of those at $120 on the money and the free Bowie knife for $20.20. If that's all you're going to be interested in as any type of gift item, Valentine's, anniversary, birthdays. You know what? You really, there doesn't always have to, it doesn't have to be a special occasion all the time for giving somebody a knife. Just say, you know, appreciate you. Thank you so very much. People that like knives like getting them. That's without a doubt. Well, this is the old Grunt. A nice little short drop point skinner. However, it is very, very heavy because it's got a tremendous spine on it. Sold them all but about 80, folks. All natural white smooth bone. Look at that Damascus steel. What we found that works more so than anything is the 1095 carbon with some 15N20 nickel. All right, to help give it some luster. Let me show you the backbone on that. Look at that thickness of that Damascus steel, folks. All smooth bone, leather sheath, leather lanyard for $28.75. There are only 80 left to remain on a 104, a 042 on the Grunt. Well, that's the HSB, our very best. Hibbard, Spencer, and Bartlett. What a warehouse find this was. We're in this process, and it actually started several weeks back for inventory. Starts off with just 1 or 2 people. Usually those that have been with the company for a long time. They start finding knives. 150,000 square feet, folks, and it's 3 stories in height with racks, literally almost to the very top. They found the HSBs. Look at that beautiful trapper, faux abalone. Chicago, Illinois is where Hibbard, Spencer, and Bartlett was located. They are no more, but we have purchased and own the rights to the name so that brand can continue to live on. It's 104076. It's only $9.88. Buy more than one for $9.88. That's old stock, by the way, on that one. Never stops, does it, Gage? You, like I said, thank goodness you're used to taking care of kids, because by gosh, you do it whether you're at home or whether you're at work, don't you? 24/7, folks. This is a nice item too. $38. They've kind of upgraded the handle on these trophy stags. They've actually been building this particular knife the way that you see it for years. I can actually tell by just looking at it. They've done a lot more finish work, polish work. So you got a mushroom pommel and you got a single drop point pommel on the reverse side. There's the mushrooms on the bottom. 2 different types of guards, convex grind in the steel blade. The sheaths are embossed and they've been hand sewn, little wooden barrels going on with them. Really, really, really good knives. I have bought several, quite a few. Over the years, and I've given lots of those away. And I still have 1 or 2 that I've never even taken out of the box that I noted when I was going through some knives a few weeks ago before the holidays. It's a good $38 to spend. They look good, and that stacked leather is likely to last longer than the steel that's in that blade. Our Texas Jack, the old Texas Jack Trio at $22.50. Basically, I look at these, and they are large knives. The frame on them, they're larger than trappers. They're also very heavy, but they're like cigar whittlers. Only they're just 2-blade jackknives. It's like they're missing the 3rd blade, but they're not. They're built that way. Talking about something that's solid as a tank. Look at the thickness on that knife. Green bone, red bone, and blue bone. And that's 4116 German steel. That's what they've used. And I believe that those are probably going to be, that's a return of a brand that we actually have not hardly had any of in quite a while. For those of you that remember the Iron Horse, those are some of the new Iron Horse pocket knives that we've brought back. Big, heavy jackknives. $7.50 a piece. I mean, good gosh. I don't even know if we have any other Iron Horse brands other than that pattern that you just saw there, big knives. Now this is the feather folders. Oh, cheap feather folder there, or assisted opening. Now they've made these look good. Look at all of the paint scheme. Look at that, what they've got going on. That's also going to be front and back. And then you're going to have a stainless steel blade that's going to have a stonewash finish on it. It's basically almost like a gunmetal with the appearance of a feather. But the work, the detail that they put into the chiefs, good stuff. People really gravitated to these, and really it boils down to anything that we offer that's Native American. People have a tendency to really like, including myself. They're only $9.65, but we're down to just about 146 sets of the 4. That's a complete set, by the way. That's all that were left at $38.60. Once again, get up above that $40. Our representatives take your phone calls. They have what we call upsells, little specials that they do. Help you if you want to get over $40 and get a deal, or you can pick up any one of the woos. A woo of the week with order only, or an add to order. Our Jim's pick. Many ways you can spend just a little and get a lot and get a free knife for doing so. That's a beautiful Voss Cutlery. They went out in 1975. It's a 75-year item, brand, 1900 to 1975. Is that mirror? What's it called? The mirror? Merriman, that Michael Prater personal. Yeah, it's pretty. We got a pretty little neat items going to be coming your way. You all right there, Gage? You need some help? Look at that beautiful big old 5-inch frame on that. Look at the bone. It almost doesn't look real. Watch it there, Joseph. Got that blade sticking out. And it locks. Short break. Don't go anywhere. We've got some pretty awesome merchandise on the way to you folks when we return next hour. And welcome back in. Thank you for joining us. I'm Todd Boone. We've got a $40 invoice or more giveaway that we're doing on a fixed blade, 2 different ones actually that we're using out of our Pitch Black series. We're doing them for New Year's. You know, it is officially the year 2020. There's a song, 2525. You remember it, Gil? You remember it, Daniel? Daniel, how old are you? Huh? Oh, you just kept up with your tunes, didn't you? There you go, 2020 on that. Well, it's $40 or more, 1 per invoice. We're going to be giving that away free. This is just another outstanding special, and that was a good item to show that Bowie knife, because if you bought those 2, you'd receive that fixed blade free. Check these out. Walnut. It's almost like they've been flint knapped. The Damascus steel's been flint knapped. It's made, did it that way, like an arrowhead. Is that not cool? From Valley Forge. They resided or were located in Newark, New Jersey. The factory was started by Boker. A lot of people know them as Boker Tree Brand. And they're only, well, you get both of them. It's $32.25 a piece. That's a good deal. 2 real nice form-fit leather shoes come with them also at $64.50. Almost $100 off retail. $103,959. The Coon Skinner Creations. Coon Skinner is the name of the pattern that you're checking out right now by Steel Warrior. These are good ones. Really, you know, they are by no means the largest fixed blade knives that we've ever sold. I like them because they're about the perfect all-around size as the Choctaw that I used for so many years. I have got all kinds of knives. I could have used buck knives. I mean, whatever. All kinds of knives. But my #1 go-to skinning was the Choctaw by Steel Warrior. And I like these because the Choctaw opened up. It's about the same size, and that's all that you need. It's the point that I was trying to make. 1 solid piece of 440 high carbon stainless. It's got a Rockwell test. You've got some beautiful red bone, red, white, and blue bone with the American flag. That's going to be ox horn and ram horn on each side, ox horn slab in the middle. Genuine buffalo horn. That's bone stag resin, that particular one. Look at this chestnut. Beautiful brown chestnut bone handle. They're only $13 each. We only have 56 sets. It's all that we'll be able to do right now. Well, all it takes is 1 pattern to be gone, and you know you can't do the set any longer. Have to redo it. That would be free if that's all that you were going to purchase, and that would be the 7th fixed blade that you would receive in the Coon Skinner Creation. It says 102,932 on that. This is going to be Shadow Ops, and then once again, this is just an outstanding special. This is 17.5 inches for $8 a fixed blade. They're not returns, they're not seconds. Most of them are going to be maybe one of the overstocked items. And then, you know, the old skull buoy, the first one that we ever offered was by Master, and that's the one that has all the skulls on the blade. 17.5 inches. That just came in. But other than that, the other 5 knives pretty much are just made to use. I mean, you can tell that by looking at them. But for $8 a piece, I mean, we're making available fixed blade knives at what most people associate as a fantastic good deal sale price for a pocket knife, much less a fixed blade. And then you got this kicker to go along with it. That's it in as fixed blades. You just want to buy a set of these because of the deal. It's $227 retail for $48. We give you another one for purchasing it. So there would be 7 fixed blades with your order if this was all that you were going to buy under Shadow Ops. For $48, the price is not going to change. Just the amount of the knives that you would receive change. They all have sheaths, of course, and they're all individually boxed. Most of them are 3CR13. And they, other than the skull, they have the black oxide finish. So it's 104,084 at a $48 bill. 8 gem pick, regular $13 and some change, olive wood, barrel bolstered, stacked, a double stitched, top grade. Leather sheath comes along with that special $9.88 price tag. That is a good one. It's a good knife. I like it. It's not the first time that we've had it as a gem pick. I hope it's not going to be the last time that we have it as a gems pick, because people like it. It's $34.50 retail, and you're paying only $9.88. Also, I found another Barlow over there, Gage. I forgot which one it was. Case Barlow. We don't have many of those either. Huh? All right, what's that item number on the antique bone one? Single blade? It hardly ever got ran. 103531. Barlow's in the vault at Case, folks. Look at that one for less than $10. Heck, buy more than one of them, buy $40 worth. I'm going to try to make it as easy as I possibly can to get you to 40 deals, folks. So we can give you one of those free knives. This is going to be of the week. That is with order only. That's only $6.88. To me, this is the traditional. The first traditional classic version of a copperhead, besides the 49 pattern case, because there are so many, quite a few, I should say, variations. However, this particular one, the first ones that I ever sold of this particular pattern, you know, it was a long time ago, Joseph. I was 18 years old when I started selling knives. And you're not far off from that. We'll have to get you to selling them too. But they were cranes, the old Kissing Crane, Robert Claus, copperhead frames. Look at that beautiful red bone for just so. That's 4116 German steel. That walks and talks. That's how it's. Look at the build on that knife. For $6.88. You can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to any item that you make a purchase on. For instance, if you're buying Jim's pick that we did at $9.88, you can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, or if you don't want that one, then that's fine. You might want an add to order. But either one of those, you can add as many as you wish with any other item, and it does not matter how much the other item costs. This is the old pocket rocket. These originally were made in Seki City, Japan. And seen this old side lock? This is the Bob Cargill design. A patented side lock at one point in time. Cripple Creek knives, for those of you that have owned them or collected those, Bob Cargill's. See, that's the lock. Locking mechanism, you know, sling blade, pocket rocket. And then and it closes. You just push it upwards. You can see right there where you're supposed to place your thumb. Easy to carry, and there goes one of the rivets there, Gage. Fix that one real quick. There we go. See? Presto changeo. And now she's fixed. 104097, only $8.88. This also, he just brought more of this item as well. These did sell out. But we were only out of stock on them for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days. $54.75. I mean, you got that is a good looking Coraline handle. Hey, Dr. Gage, maybe you can do some emergency surgery on that particular add to order knife there. Kind of 1969-ish, isn't it? Is that what you'd think, 1969 there, Gil? That was a good year, wasn't it? I mean, look at it, huh? No two are going to be identical. That does have a definite wow look to it. There's Michael J. Prater, and it's one of the first, actually it's, I think, the second Sharps Cutlery that he's ever done. Now, he only brought 48. That's what I'm showing. 48 orders. If you're interested in one, you would receive the additional giveaway fixed blade at no charge. Did I fix it?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I did a good job, didn't I? 103918 at $54.75, and that buoy that you may receive free. Try me. That's basically something that we come up with at a good price on a good item. And one that may not come back into stock, and that's what I'm seeing now on this very, very large, what is known as a dog leg trapper, 4.5 inches in length, so it's bigger than a standard version of a trapper, and it's actually almost like a very large peanut pattern with trapper blades. It is a large one. It was called a dog leg. Well, a lot of people called it dog leg. A lot of people called it a big peanut trapper. Look at that beautiful bone. That's also 4116 German steel, and it's only $9.42. That's all it's going to cost you. Good looking. I do not know if those are going to return in that large size. Like what you're checking out right now. So try one out. Try me, 10410 This is the Hunter's Choice collection that we're doing. It's $16.50. The fixed blade that's on the top, gosh, I can't remember a year we didn't have those. It has been around forever, folks. Because people buy it and people like it and it looks good, especially with that big, large wire cut buck deer. It's got a synthetic weather-resistant handle. It's full tank, a large portion in the back to attach a lanyard, and then the sheath comes with it, so it's about $8.25. And then you're going to have this really unusual, unique karambit latch on the reverse of a tactical lock blade. I mean, you could clip that onto any type of a belt, hiking, backpack, hiking pack, hunting pack, fishing vest, especially if you like wade trout fish, wade rivers. Pick that up. I do think it's assisted opening. It's pretty cool. Yeah. That works right there. $8, that's a good knife. That's going to be a winner. $8.25 a piece at $16.50 for the pair. Looks like we may only have about 7 of the blue tree ring mammoth case XX Barlows. It was 103680. Not really going to air it because they are so limited. This is the one I was referencing to. He brought 10. We only had 9 when the show started. Now we only have about 7. Tree ring mammoths, blue tint to it anyway. That's 103680. This is the classic Mako. There were 3 Shark Series lock blade knives. The Shark Tooth currently is not really, the traditional Shark's Tooth is not made. But they do, Southern Grind is making one that is assisted opening that's called like a flipper or something. But anyway, you had the Shark's Tooth, the Hammerhead, and the Mako. And classic, or in the production that's taking place right now, only the Mako and the Hammerhead are being manufactured. Let me show that blade on this one real quick, Gil or Daniel, either one. There's the Mako Shark. That's a good price on this item. That's a real good price. That's old money. $62.98. That's an item you ought to buy, folks, if you got an interest in that. Well, the early bird special pricing on it was $72. It's like almost $10 discount. That's a good one. 13859. If you want a Mako, well, under that item number and at this moment in time, it's good. It's a good opportunity to make a really, really good purchase and save some money. Fierce Eagle by Chipaway. It's also very, very nice. It's like this. I'm kind of partial to hand checkering. We have walnut. We have silver wood. Look at the bone on it. It's kind of almost squared off, coffined off type of handle. Doing a fine, outstanding job, Gage. Chase is out sick. Everybody's been sick. People are sick everywhere. Look at that. You stepped up there, Gage. You got it going. Look at this dream catcher that's coming along. There you go. Oh, American Bald Eagle with the dream catcher behind it, double stitched, embossed leather sheath, and a heck of a deal on it also. So that's with all of the work that went into that. Most of them are anywhere from $50 to about $54 retail on these chip-away hand carves. That one's $60 retail because of all the additional work. But look at the price. Only $18.75. That's nice. 104,089. $40 now. Get to that $40 plateau. However you do it, it's up to you, folks. So we can give you one of the 2020 Pitch Black Series Tack Extreme fixed blades with 2020 printed on it and some flames. Today's special, $38.60. It's 104,100. These are going to be compliments of Black Hill Steel. Look at the brass. You got a nice little brass bolster work, not nickel silver. These, you know, the Black Hill Steel came out in 2019, as well as a few other brands. But they add, with the addition of some copper bolsters, these are done in brass, which was also new under this brand for 2019, because normally it would have been nickel silver. That's a medium-sized frame folding 100. It's going to be done in genuine buffalo horn. That is a physician's doctor's knife with the tongue depressor or the spatula. Doctor's knives have really taken off in all brands. The peanut and the toothpick will be included. And then there is also going to be this large frame, which is a gun stock. All right, that's a gun stock frame. You have the mule and the miner as the shield. Long nail pull, looks like a gun stock. So that is only $7. $7.72 is what they break down to individually with the brass work on the bolsters. 104,100. Now, we're just, what, $1.40 shy. Representatives are going to have special items that they can offer you to get over $40 if that's what you want to do. Or you can pick up one of the woos that we had at $688 on that red bone copperhead with German steel, or the add to order the pocket rocket that I broke on television. That's like $6 or whatever it sold for. Anyway, just get over $40. There's ways and means to do that. This particular one, people are starting to catch on. We didn't air it for quite a while. Actually, we were out of them. And until we get told otherwise or it gets pulled, this is that old money. The way it stands right now, you're paying less than $50 per pattern. The Trapper is now $69.95. They went up, case went up, the Coraline went up, the paint especially went up. That paint for the Coralines. So the Trapper, the large premium Trapper is $59.95, or excuse me, $69. So is the Muskrat that you just saw. Those are $48.50. They might have went up just a little bit to about $50. That's a $69.95 item. And that's a $69.95 item. Yet, when you make the purchase in this beautiful Rainforest Coraline, they're only $49.60, plus the fact we're going to, just in this one case set that I have, you'll be receiving the case paste, which is the polish, and we're also going to be doing the case polishing cloth. I'm going to have to pick this Trapper up. These are second generation Coralines. Yes, you would automatically, thank you so much, Gage, I appreciate it. You'd automatically receive the 2020 buoy if that's your order, because of course it's over $40. There it is. 2020, thank you. Look at this. Look at this Coraline, folks. Bomb shield slant bolster. The name of the Coraline printed on the blade for the second generation. The packaging is also second generation. It's been changed. Case doesn't like changing packages. They don't like changing anything. But look at that beautiful knife at less than $50. All right, so that is almost, that's, good gosh, that's $20 off. That's $20 off. That's $20 off. There's $60 discount and three of the Rainforest Coraline Case XX knives. And then you receive the cloth, the polish, and if that's all you purchased, you're also going to get the buoy. Beautiful rain. That's nice looking rainforest. That's a good looking coralline, what that is. The blood turquoise slant bolster Damascus steel double X54 frame trapper with the bomb shield. Look at the Devin Thomas raindrop Damascus on that one, folks. Got a lot of stainless in it, help in rust prevention. Michael Prater did the turquoise front and back. There are only 4 this item that we've had. We do not receive very many at all. As a matter of fact, we had about the same amount a month or so before the holidays. Those all got sold, and 4 more are available at $192.80. And look at this Damascus on that knife. And then there's all on the reverse side. And he reinserted that bomb shield because he says that's what you got to do. And he did it. 103201. Beautiful knife. And so is this one. Look at the green Bermuda or Bermuda. It's just however you say it, folks. Look at the green bone on that trapper. $55.99. This has been out of stock off and on a lot. $55.99. We do have a couple of boxes of 5 each that are available. Jeff's been all over it, getting stuff, everything he can from Case, even stuff trying to get as many discontinued knives and stuff they quit making as much as he possibly can. That is just one beautiful trapper, and that is still current owed money on that. And if you just want that beautiful green trapper and all you buy it, $55.99, well, you receive the fixed blade that we're giving away to go along with it. I just like 6.5 bone stack. And no 2 are ever going to be identical, but most of these Sodbuster Junior frames that I've seen, it's the darker, it's all flame hand torched. Flame torch done by hand, and the jigging, everything that they can possibly do. They're craftsmen to give this appearance to this knife handle is deer stag. True sharp surgical stainless, $58.37. That is just one good looking handle and then some at $58.37. 57221 on that beautiful Sodbuster Junior and 6.5 bone stag. Nicely done. No bolsters, a lot more handle material when you do it that way. This may be the only one we have. Fence rows are gone, folks. This is it. That is a one, and it is an only, and we cannot get that knife. Case we can't. They're done. The fence row took off. It took it a little bit, and then all of a sudden, one day you come into work and they're buying every one of them you can get up. Plus, when you're not even showing them. That's the 44 pattern Stopman. It's the middleman. Look at that jigging. I mean, it grows on you. The more you look at it, the better it looks. One caller, 6250, 102756 on that particular one. Might be a trio we may get to, a 3-piece set of some fence row, but it'll probably just be a one only also. Oh, look at this teardrop jack. Now, this is the teardrop jack 2-blade. Same circumstances, what you just saw. All right, once these are gone, they are gone. Fortunately, guess what? If you were just told that Stopman's out, it's gone, and you didn't pick up and you didn't get it, well, we got a few of these teardrops that Tony Bowes designed and Case manufactured out of their custom shop with the 2 blades. Front bolster embellished, stamped XX. That's a good looking knife, $64.83. We will not be able to replace it once we sell the few we have. It's 102755 at that $64.83 pricing on that. Like that. I wish maybe they'll bring it back. Barlow's, and Barlow's. The Barlow's are as hot of an item that I have seen in quite some time. We have 1 box left. And now it's got purple. Most of the purple is on the sides or the top where the blades go in and the back springs. But there is purple on it. You have some really, really nice, almost Native American feather stitching also. $69.99, and that's it. We're not going to get any more. Here's that antique one I was speaking of. There's just a few of these left. It's 103531 on the antique that I just had in my hand. Antique bone. It's awesome. 103531. It also had a bomb shield on that antique bone. 175 incredible years. That's what's taking place in 2020. This is a little, well, not a little, it's basically what, like Casey's version of a mini trapper. It's the size down from the standard full size. However, this has been done in stainless steel waterfall Damascus. There were 500 of them, and I didn't build all 500 at one time. They're not going to. $89.98, and it's going to come in the special 175th anniversary tube. There is an acrylic protective coat over the pearls that allows us also to do the engraving that you see in the green and the gold. You know, the Trapper's a good deal at $89.98 with no work or nothing done to it, just plain. Like those tubes, as many of you do also. 103,654 at only $89.98 for a beautiful knife. And officially, 2020, the 175th anniversary, 1845 to 2020. Oh, look at that. Well, it's not a blue Stockman with a 10. I do know that for a fact. I know that that's a little fence road canoe. Where'd you find that one, Gage? Huh? Well, you know what? Well, you know what? That happens every once in a while, doesn't it? Tell you what, try to get you an item number on that. You just move off of it, or do you got the item number? He's working on it right now, folks. We'll give him a second or two. If not, we'll just move on to something else.
Next one.
Rotate? That's what I thought. Well, it was pretty to look at, wasn't it, Daniel? Early bird special, 51549. Grab these up. I'm telling you, almost didn't get this one. Almost wasn't going to be able to do it, folks. That is a Yellow Comp Sidebuster Junior at $27.99. And that is going to be the Sidebuster Junior that, if I'm not badly mistaken, is done in stainless. Yeah, that is stainless steel on the, excuse me, Gage, vibrant yellow at less than $28. So the old retail was right at $43, and it may be a little bit more than that now because that's an old item number. So that's a really, really good deal at $27.99. And there are several of those that we'll be able to do. Not many. I think all in all, there are going to end up being about only about 15 of those early bird specials that you just witnessed. This is going to be very limited. That is not often seen at all. That is called Peppermint Coraline. Let's flip this one around, Gage, or Gil. Look, Peppermint Coraline. We hardly ever have any peppermint, do we? He hardly ever makes any. What a Valentine's gift. Very, very special, very limited on a case knife, and it's hardly ever seen. At an early bird special pricing of $67.45, straight bolster, Peppermint Coraline on that large 54 pattern, full-size trapper. I think that would be a good Valentine's gift because of the red and the white, you know, but it looks as good, if not better, than roses, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. So you're agreeing with me on everything today, aren't you, Gage? $98 hand forged, large, big frame, 173 deer stag, Stockman, handmade Bertram, Solingen, Germany. Unfortunately, the cottage knives, that's how they reference to it, is not going, they're done. In other words, you've got neighbors that live down the street, down the road, house to house to house. They all worked for Bertram in this neighborhood, and each had their own individual specialty, whether it was back springs, bolsters, handles, blades, and they all did their work in their basements, and it was like an assembly line until the last house when it all comes together, and the end result, well, you're looking at them. And that is a craft that is gone and I guess lost. $98 on that beautiful large 3-blade stockman, and look at the beautiful stack. 102441. That knife is probably at least 10 years old on that knife, at least. Our Battles of the Civil War is a closeout, and the closeout's not on the assisted opening pattern. The closeout is on the print on the handle. So what we've done is we've lowered them basically with all the money that went into the artwork at cost, $6.50, because it's not going to, the knife will return. That particular pattern is an assisted opening knife. It will come back into stock, but it's not going to with the detail in the artwork's extraordinary. And it also, by the way, is front and back, and they all represent a particular battle. You know, the Battle of Gettysburg, on July 3rd, 1863, the Battle of Shiloh on the 6th of April, 1862. So there are 4 significant battles that these are all representing. At $6.50, closeout price with just a couple of hundred 4-piece sets that are left. So this one, this is just going to be a matter of time, and those are going to be gone. But you can get them right now, $117 of retail. Think about that. At a closeout, we have to move them out. Closeout price of only $26. 103941. This is the last of our buy one get one chipaways, which I wish we had 500, 1,000. We don't. We only have 64 left. That is hand carved bone, done in green. The sheaths, without any doubt at all, are at least a minimum wholesale of $10. That's buying the material, the leather, and all of that in bulk. $10 sheaths. Look at those knives. Emerald wood, wine wood. Look at the steel. So they're at $11.25 for that caliber of a chip away. That would be lower really than a Jim Pick type price, and he owns the company and he can price them at what he wants to. But he doesn't ever do those at $11.25, does he? Should have called that Jim's Pick, buy one, get one. Less than 60 orders now at $22.50 on a 104, a 014 on that. Little heads up on the Mammoth Case XX Barlow, the Mammoth Tree Ring molar that Michael Prater did. I'll put those right there, Gage. There are just now a handful of the Mammoth molars left on the Case 2-blade Barlow. And unfortunately, the Barlows are done, gone. Oh, here's the paperwork. The antique Barlow, the single blade spear point, the item number I called out earlier, 103531, it was $63.99, but we're in single digits on it as well. 103531 on antique spear point Barlow. Beautiful antique bone. Close out just like the assisted opening knives. The print is closed out. It will not return. These are beautiful fixed blades. Those of you a lot of people, I guess, collect or whatever you want to call it, accumulate a Civil War type of a memorabilia. This artwork's extraordinary. Look at it. I mean, it's blowing them out. I mean, they're just $10 a piece. But once again, that's not going to come back in stock. The $10 closeout price, when they're gone, they're gone. Another thing very significant about a $40 price on these 4 knives. All you have to do is call, buy a closeout at $40 that you see here, and we're going to give you the fixed blade, the Pitch Black 2020 fixed blade, free. So you get 5 knives for $40 if that's all that you were going to purchase, instead of just the 4. 34042 on that. Look at this mammoth. That took a big molar, didn't it? Look at that. Single forged Damascus steel. 2019 was the year of the boar, the wild hog, the Russian. It's all single forge. Look at that mammoth. Embossed leather sheath. Once again, we're at a point, there is an issue with Michael Prater and the mammoth, whether it's the ivory from the tusk or the molar of receiving it. He's got the top supplier in the world on mammoth, but it is in heavy, heavy demand. People anticipating the international community maybe to put a stop to it. You have jet onyx on the reverse side. $180 price tag with the leather sheath and single forged Damascus steel, all one piece. The bolster, the little guard, everything. The same piece of steel as that's in the blade, that's in the tang. Only $180, folks. And it's a lot of money, but I'm telling you what, who knows what's going to be happening with it. Spoke with him the other day. He didn't have any mammoth. Last that he used was on the that Barlow that I've been going on about, the Barlow 103680, the Case Barlow, and then he did us 5. He was able to do 5 Case Hammerhead lot blades. But we haven't gotten a number on those yet. Now that is the ivory of the tusk, and it's black, and it has blue, and it has gray, and the one that you are going to receive is going to be completely different. It may be very, very similar. All right, but this is the actual ivory tusk of the woolly mammoth that he is guesstimating from his supplier, mostly in the range of 20,000 to 40,000 years old. All right, there are chemical elements that are in the soil, in the earth, below this permafrost that is now being exposed, especially on riverbanks. And that way it can turn it blue, it can turn it pink, it turns it different colors. And then once again, the Russian boar. Because that's where most all of this mammoth that's coming from is Russia. And you'll have jet onyx on the reverse side. That is a lot of mammoth ivory tusk. $180. That one's actually $510 retail. It's higher retail than the molar. 103781. If you've got the means, folks, get it while you can before something unexpected may take place. I mean, who knows? I don't know. We can't predict the future. Need a nice little boot knife. Good gosh, we've had so many people asking about these. We ran out of them, I don't know, a month or so, over a month ago. Lead edge. It's like a Teflon coated stainless steel blade. The black one we had was Saturday night special. Now we're still out of it, but it should be back in stock in about a week to 10 days. But right now, we just received 150 of this desert tan. It's all about the, of course, the handle, boot knife. That has that military cloth style desert tan sheath, but it does have a boot or a pocket clip on the reverse side of the sheath. Little quick snap on it. There we go. Always knocking something over. Just like so. $12 price tag from Elite Edge. Buy more than one. Lots and lots of people do. Just don't see a lot of boot knives anymore. It's unfortunate. $39.95 retail. 60776 for a $12 price tag. How about the Merriman? This is Michael and Caroline Prater's little black powder pistol. There is no black powder you're going to receive. There are no caps that you're going to receive. This is a collectible. Is that cool or what? That's Coraline. It's 24 karat. That's what he opted to put on it. Have you checked this out, Gage? Look at that, folks. Is there another one over here? Don't want to knock that over. You want to make your own musket balls? He did the Coraline. It's the only one that he ever did. Gunpowder, did Coraline Cap did as well in the 24 KT. And then you're going to have some little musket balls. Is that cool? It's the only one there is. It's $850. Probably the only one like it. It's made in Indiana, 28 caliber. Black powder, Saturday night special. Serial number 190 on that particular one. Displays just like so. From Caroline and Michael Prater. 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee. They want a customer to own it. Probably the only one ever existed in with the Coraline. More than likely it came with wood. This knife, for those of you that are interested in one for personal use, this is just really good stuff. It's a Zach Brown company located right below Atlanta, Georgia, known as Southern Grind. Yeah, Zach Brown, the country music star. He's also a bladesmith. That is a Kydex sheath. This is the large jackal. Not the pups smaller. $229.95, G10 earth tone finish on the 8670 carbon steel blade. The steel is going to turn, but with the heavy coating on it, it's going to take a long time. It came from a blade from a sawmill, from steel that came out of Germany, an industrial sawmill. Some people argue that you really can't do any better steel than that. They went around the country and bought them all up, these big sawmill blades. 8670M carbon German steel, $229.95. It's got the weight, it is heavy, it is a lifetime guarantee, and the sucker will hold an edge. It's just an excellent knife. I personally recommend you to try one out. If you want something really good, you're looking at one made to use. 103130 on that. Oh, look at this trapper. Where'd y'all find this one? 180. All right, we're going to have how many? 1, 2, 3. We have 4. There may be one more somewhere. These are all going to be one-only trappers. These were all a special run that was done. I mean, that was a while back, too. They were these are the prototypes of the club knives. The club no longer exists. It's done. It's over with. I can't even remember what year it was. It's one of the first ones that was ever, first clubs that were ever done. Look at that Jasper, red and gold, matrix, front and back. Straight bolster, significant. These were built prior to the slant bolsters. It's all straight bolster, Devin Thomas Damascus. That'll be front and back. These were the ones that started it all. Check out this clear turquoise. They're all going to be the same price. They're going to be $186. Wait till the second hand gets down. There we go. That is clear turquoise, front and back. It's the only one that there is. I mean, it almost doesn't even look like turquoise, but it is completely clear. $186. So We're going to give you the one person that can own this knife, because that's all that we have. We'll give you probably the best look you can get on it, folks. Raindrop Damascus from Devin Thomas. And that is as clear as you can get in turquoise. All right. Look at this jasper that's going to be coming up. I mean, I don't want to sit there for 20 more seconds and just waste time because it's a one only. But, you know, I think we can move a little bit quicker. Yeah, look at that. They may be gone for the show, huh?
It's my fault. I put too much time on it.
Did you, Gage?
Yeah, he's just following my time.
Well, you need to be reprimanded. Yeah, look at that. What do you think, Joseph? Gage put too much time on them. Look at that. Excuse me, that's a spiny oyster. Look at that handle, folks. $186 price tag in spiny oyster. The only one that there is. Look at this. I don't know that this has ever been on any other knife. I don't even know what to call this stone. What are they calling it? The item number is going to be 50843. Look at that stone. What do you think, Gil? Aren't you the stonologist? You're not a stonologist? Gage, you a stonologist? I mean, I've known at one point in time, but it's been so long and it's never been on anything else. I don't recall what they called that. It wasn't the leopard jasper. It might have been some form of the leopard jasper. The leopard jasper that I'm familiar with was usually a little lighter than that one. But anyway, $186, case XX, straight bolster, Damascus, again, very significant. Straight bolster on that, 50843. Unfortunately, those were all just ones that have been put back in a room for a very, very, very long time. Since the program started, and those were the prototypes. Those were the first ones that were done for us to look at, for Terry to look at, and Frost to see if we wanted to do the club. Look at the Apollo 11. All right, this is the M1 astronaut knife, official, replica, still made by Case. Your serial number. From 2019, of course. I'll open this up real quick. There we go. Apollo 11. Now, I do not know if we'll receive one more of these astronaut knives. When originally they made two. The first one, I mean, you know, people bought them, but it just, I don't know what it was. It just really didn't, like, do all that great. But then the M1, this particular one, everything changed. And it's still going. It's a lot of knife, folks. $199.99, 102,313 on the Apollo 11. All right, put that down right there. How many of these do we have left? $65 price tag. Now, these are Painted Pony 4-blade Congresses. These are the very, very first ever Painted Pony 4-blade Congresses. There are only 9. Showing you 5. The other 4 I saw before the show, and they're just repeats of these handles. These were the only handles that were done. excuse me, it's the Silver Horse Stoneworks. And I saw that pony shield or tang stamp. I thought it was painted pony. Silver Horse Stoneworks. You've got core lines. Now, most all of these are going to have a conch, the conch shell, chunks and pieces of conch shell, which we haven't had a lot of that. Most all of 2019. Now, prior to that, we were getting quite a bit of it, and people like it. But you're going to receive one of these 5. It'll be one of those. Patterns, of course, are identical. He came real close, with the file work and everything, making some of these just like a painted pony. But they're only $65. You have a 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee. If any reason whatsoever you are not completely satisfied, you can send it back. I think there were only about 20 that were ever even manufactured. So not very many, and I think they look good. You have lapis, you had the conch shell. It just, they're all different stones in them. Let's see here, Polo 11th. $138.79. Now I just counted this item. There are 7 available. This is the original. The first of the original buoy from Case, based on, in my opinion, the old Western buoy from Western Cutlery when they built Nyes in Boulder, Colorado. It's 14.5 inches. Most of the Westerns were about right at 15. There's not a big difference there. But anyway, this is just straight up Case XX Classic. It's also going to be the single dot, or is that a 2 dot on that particular? It might be 2018. That is old money pricing at $138.79. About $100 off of retail of the $239. It's a looks like it's probably 2018 on that one. Classic black handle in the presentation box with a leather sheath. They're highly sought after. Now you can get some with a blade print. You can get a white handle. But you just saw the original on $129.78. This is the only one that there is. It's the only one that I have. There may be one smaller one in the show if we get to it. That is giraffe bone, and a lot of it. This is completely 100% totally handmade. Everything. There is no CNC. It is all done, all 100% by hand, and they're magnificent. The craftsmanship from the the Bernard brothers is, for $438, goodness gracious, folks, that's just, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of giraffe bone. This is one of their larger ones. The model's known as the Rhino. The series is what they reference to as the Giant series, because they don't make a lot of large knives. They were about to completely stop. We've been working with them last year because, a lot of our customers want the larger knives. Bowler N690, all of that, everything that you see, completely 100% done by hand to perfection. They are incredible knives. I am absolutely 100% tickled to death that we ran across those and started offering them. They're good stuff, folks. If you have not experienced an Arno, you do not know what you're missing. 103,467 at $438. That was the one that you would receive, the giraffe bone. Oh yeah, this is the last one, isn't it, Gage? Look at it's malachite. One collar. Look at the malachite on that handle. From whenever this was. Well, let's see here. I'm real bad at dots, so I saw 3 dots, so I know it's at least 2017. I'll look at the dots after we get through looking at the knife, so I won't have to be messing it all up. And by the way, On all of the club knives that we've had prior, you see the straight bolster, those were the original, what they sold for, all of them originally. Did not increase the price by one single dollar, even though there are no more of them. Zero. There are no more of these knives. So every one that we've had, the 5, I guess it was, they were the ones that you were going to receive. It was 2015, folks. There you go, Joseph. 2015 on those club knives, 5 years ago. Look at this here. Dino Bone, 1990 Winchester. That's not the pattern number, that's the Winchester manufacturing date of this knife. Hard stamped. Only Winchester lot blades we've had access to from Tim Scott of Bluegrass Cutlery, who made them, has the licensing on these lot blades. These particular 140 Hunters are all done in 1995. That's when all the parts and everything that were done. You have chevron wood, yellow, dino bone, golden nugget bolster work, $500. You're going to receive a Painted Pony stand and a Painted Pony certificate of authenticity, and they're individually serialized. And unfortunately, the lot blades are pretty near the end of the road in getting them. This is the trio that I was talking about. It's only going to be the only one we have. 103182. The trapper, of course, is one of the major reasons. You know, these are going to be in the situation that they're as, plus the fact that they don't make them anymore. The copper lock is the large copper lock. It is the one that was in the vault. Look how big that copper, it's a big old 49 pattern, kind of a 49 pattern copperhead frame. All of that jigging's done completely by hand. So the other ones that you've seen over the last little bit have all been the smaller one, because there hadn't been any large ones, and I'd forgot even we had that one. Don't fall over. There you go. And then the peanut. Well, they're going to break down. That's why I like this 3-piece set, because you saved money. They're going to break down to less than $55 a piece at $164.87. I'm showing about $253 retail. Now, bear in mind that retail is based on a price when they made the knives. They don't make them. They don't do that handle anymore. So act quickly on that if you want one. We can't replace the knives. 103, 182. Oh, this is the one everybody's wanted too. The prayer knife from Case. When it just came in. Literally just came in the door. We've already shown you throughout the last few days the dove and the angel wings. But this is the one. Is the most sought after of any, even the cross. It's the most sought after one that we'll probably ever have. They're all the same price. They're all $108. That is done in bone, color wash. I'll show the reverse side, Gil. You ready? Serenity, courage, wisdom. Can't see the, look at that right there, folks. God grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change, courage to change things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's what I'm talking about right there, folks. They're only 10. That's all we could get for right now. Glad to have those. That was 103657 on the prayer knife. And then we have the giraffe bone. Yeah, giraffe bone on this Orno, the Jackal. It's out of the Scavenger series. It's the only one that there is. It's $298. This pattern may be discontinued. They may changed it. Bowler End 690 stainless. Everything that you see on the knife is 100% totally, completely handmade. All of the grind work, all of the custom cuts, everything 100% totally, completely handmade. It's 103077, and it's the only one that we have at this moment in time at $298. And they're just, I am an Arno Bernard fan. Thank you so very much for joining us. There's going to be more knives that you'll see throughout this series of shows. Once again, Happy New Year to all of you. We're going to try to make it as best as we possibly can for all of the knife lovers across this great nation. Thank you again so very, very much, and have more knives on a special show a week from this one. Y'all did a fine, outstanding job there, if I do say so myself. Huh? I couldn't have done it without you, Joseph.